Is this thing on? Let me get these headphones on. Oof. Wet hair, don't care. Actually, it's very inconvenient. Probably ruining my headphones. Alright. Let's see. Are we in there? Street Fighter 5 on. Alright, Street Fighter 5 is on. Alright. Before we begin, we gotta do the trials. The extra battle? Where is that? Is that challenges? I gotta get the weekly extra battle done before anything gets started. I wish there was a random select. Here. Bro, what did he say? Alright. Oh god, the CPU is insane. The CPU is insane. Oh shit. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good. Oh no, my combo. How do Fang players do this? Is it 4 jabs? How do they do that? They just sweep and activate? Is that what they do? Sotoja! Oh shit. He's too good. Oh, what's the instant overhead? Is this what's the instant overhead? Oh, it's a medium? Yeah. Alright. Weekly trial number 1 done. Easy peasy. Lemon sweet. I would not like to try that again. Stretch out my fingers. Warm my hands up. My hands are fucked up. Fortune tickets. Gambling? Sure, why not? Alright, after this, we'll watch some replays. Straight! What's a Ryu combo? Alright. Shoryuken! Man, his jab. Yo, buff Ryu, man. They should really take Ryu from having average everything to just slightly above average everything. Like, come on. Make Ryu good. Make Ryu great. Take these fortune tickets. Alright, we did all of it, right? Yeah, okay. Gotta hit that fighting chance. Megaton, Gigaton, Tetraton, Puncher. No escape, Balrog. Okay. Elite. Let me do this. Wait, 10 readings off this? I could get one of these. Let me hit this. Oh, does that mean there's gonna be 2 special ones? Oh, 2 colors. Wow. 2 Blanca colors that were exactly the same. Elite. And I don't have enough for her anymore, alright. Just blow my fight money. You know, I like that this game includes, like, the artwork and things from the older games, but who really even... I don't know. I feel like that's so weird. Like, Is that a thing that people will want to look at? Maybe it's just not implemented in the right way. I don't know. Oh, Fuerte. Beautiful. I'm almost out of money. Whoa. Beautiful. How many fortune tickets do I have? 8? I have 8 fortune tickets. Fuck it. I'll run it. I'll run it. I wish it let you see the... Can you see the artwork directly from right here? No. Damn, Rolento's measurements, dude? Cursed. 48, 34, 35. I don't know how to read those. Ooh, Daniel. Eight on. Is there an achievement for collecting all these, or am I just wasting 5 money? I like how Hot O Tonic comes in a fucking gallon jug. Titles? Oh yeah, there was once upon a time where I wanted to collect all of these. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I collected all these before I got Champion Edition, because I only bought the Champion Edition upgrade like last week. Well, it got gifted to me. I didn't buy it. All right. Let's watch some matches, huh? Let's get some analyses going. Let's see. All right, time to lurk on CFN for the best Ken player on the planet. Hell yeah. This guy is a godlike player. Let's see some Battle Lounge, huh? See if he plays against any notable pros. A lot of Zeku. I need to get Reketsu. I need to get info on like the hidden accounts, right? Because like a lot of these I guess for lack of better words you could say famous, like notable players, they have hidden accounts so people can't lurk on them. I could also use I got a replay channel up too if I can't find any good matches. Wow. Let me look at that real quick too. Let me just make sure. All right, let's see. All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this Karen match. Let me make sure we watch these in order. What is this? I like how it lists the time. Yeah, okay. Let's watch this bad boy. Let me turn on the hitbox here. Oh hell yeah, I want to see them hitboxes, bro. Hell yes. Get this shit out of here. Alright. Round 1, immediate walk back. Double life fireball. I gotta re-familiarize myself with these controls. It's like a spaceship up in here. All right. I don't know if I'm a fan of this, but it's not bad. What's this fireball and block? +7? +1. I think ideally right here you want to throw the fast fireball. Especially if they're advancing on top of you. Staying short, turn steel. This is something about the Ken matchup that a lot of people don't utilize. Ken's standing light kick is -1 on block. This means that unless he has EX bar, you can interrupt everything he does. So just press a button. Right? If Ken does have EX bar, he can trade combo you into a EX fireball. I mean, I suppose he could do like heavy DP, but like for real, who's doing heavy DP right there, right? Just take your turn. What happened to the music? Ken stand short is minus. Take your turn if he doesn't have EX. Risk reward is favorable for you. Stand short, crouch medium. In this matchup, Karen has an advantage from almost every position on the screen, right? One of the biggest things is Sapo into immediate shoulder. So Karen command dashes to immediate shoulder. It basically you can't throw a fireball. And if you happen to trade, like say for example she's advancing on your position like this, right? Like she's moving forward and you're thinking, okay, all right, I can mid-range fireball to poke out. I could press a button to poke out, right? But if she performs Sapo and you throw a fireball, she'll counter your fireball. If she does Sapo shoulder and you press a button, she counter hits you. She can combo off of it, right? And that's not even to mention that she has standing medium kick, crouching medium kick, standing medium punch, standing short, right? All of those buttons will also stuff your fireball attempt. So like you really need to make sure you mix up your options properly. You need to mix up your options really well. This guy's hitting light kick and medium kick together. He must be a pad player. Right, like right here at this distance. Where is it? Right here, Karen can just press a standing medium punch and it's like, you know, I mean, you can whiff punish it, but it will literally stuff anything you attempt. So sometimes you'll see in this matchup, Karen players will just walk up and then press stand medium punch, and it will just dunk on your fireball, and she can convert off of it. Another critical thing about fighting against Karen is like you can't really easily walk backwards. You need to be very careful about trying to micro walk back versus her because her crouching medium kick is very, very powerful. You'll also end up putting yourself in the corner, and Karen has pretty decent corner control. I mean, her anti-airs are a little bit difficult to use because she has to choose which one to use. But, I mean, it's not really like the end of the world. It's still possible for her to just pin you down in the corner. I think this is an okay jump, right? Because he's getting backed up, right? He wants to, it looks like he's planning to stay away. Ken is planning to stay away. This is a pretty decent choice, I think. This is an okay choice. Especially since it's early in the round and he has a decent lead. He almost has like a 1 combo lead. What a strange block string. Okay. Now Karen is to the corner. Oh, this is a bad buffer. Bad buffer. What an interesting way to quick rise. So he attempts attack, fails attack, and then he presses 3 punches and light kick. Roundhouse. Oh, bad buffer. Lucky. Sloppy game. Stand roundhouse. This is -4. If you are at the appropriate spacing, you can raw DP this. But you want to be really careful about doing that because if you're even just a little tiny bit misspaced, you'll die. You can also do standing short Like, you can try to punish it with reversible stand short, but if you do if you do stand short, it may not go as far as immediate DP, right? Like, there's a range where your short will miss, but your DP will hit. This is not that range. This is like kind of not exactly near the tip of roundhouse, but pretty close to it, right? Like, the tip of roundhouse would be out here. Let me get my cursor showing up. Excuse me, 1 second. Show mouse cursor. Where's my... Let me just do it like this. Yeah. So here, this will be like the tip of her roundhouse, right? A little bit further away. But the pushback on this move is insane. Right? Look at the pushback. Look at how far Ken slides away. Okay, bad buffer there. It worked out. What was he trying to buffer? Crouching, crouching light punch. It looks like he might have got this with negative edge. You got to be careful of that. So what looks like happens here is that he presses the 3 kicks button, and then he stands up, which, because the input leniency gave him another quarter circle, and when he let go of the 3 kicks, the EX Hurricane kick came out. Because it looked like he just tried to stand up and throw a fireball. Okay, frame trap, right? This is one of the main utilities of step kick, is that you throw a slow fireball and you immediately follow it with step kick, because this is like plus the fireball is like plus a gajillion, right? So you have time to actually frame trap them with the tip of step kick. You have to be quite careful though, because versus Karen is one of the characters that can punish this on the tip, so you need to be careful. Fearable. Not a lot of shoulders from this Karen player. Sweep activation. Wise throw take. Right here, this situation right here, if you look at Ken's health, it is so far above Karen's health, right? The only way that he could lose right now is by taking 2 combos and maybe like a throw or a counter hit, right, into Dizzy, or by taking like 2 throws and 2 combos spread out. The fastest way to die is to get counter hit out of something, right? Especially when she has the V-trigger Gurenken on. So just do nothing. Let her throw you. Because when you get tossed, right? Look at how far away he is now. Right? Look at how far away he is now. Karen doesn't really have any strong follow-ups here. After getting thrown, especially in the middle of the screen, there's almost nothing Karen can do to safely reassert a offensive position, right? So combine that with the fact that Karen has been getting slowly poked down, and Ken has been like walking back, carefully poking, right, adjusting space, and just winning little bit by little bit in neutral, right? Ken is winning through neutral. This puts him in the situation he was winning before, and it also doesn't make Ken vulnerable to getting that fatty V-trigger combo, right? So just take the throw, right? This is strategically a very strong decision, just to absolutely sit still. And one thing I will say about this is that this is not a passive action. This is when players defend in this way, this is an active choice. This is like, yeah, I mean, so I think a lot of people like to think about down back or just like blocking as like passive, or like you're not doing anything, but this is, I mean, block is a button. You're still hitting buttons, right? See, this is back to the situation where Ken was winning before. This is great. One thing Ken has to be worried about is raw Gurenken. Here's that stand medium that you see Karen players do. They'll just walk up and stand medium, like right outside of it. This is a counter poke. If you press a button, if you throw a fireball, if you walk forward, unfortunately, you just get booped. Like, this normal is the most privileged. Look at this. Look at how good this is. Look, all right, so the green area here is where Karen is vulnerable to being hit, right? The red area is where she can hit you. This shit is uncontestable. Uncontestable. It's just a red box, bro. There's no way you can contest this. To counter poke, like, you either need to wait for this to completely whiff and whiff punish it, like right now, or you need to do something from far away, or have like a move that goes all the way over top or all the way underneath it. Ken doesn't actually have those, so like you cannot counter poke Karen, right? Ken has a decent set of tools for counter poking, and like a lot of his normals are really good for counter poking people, not Karen, because of that stand medium punch. Down medium. What is this? A buffer? Down medium fireball. Down medium fireball is a true block string, but you might as well use stand medium fireball, right? Unless you want the additional speed of the down medium. Stand medium fireball is generally kind of better. Ooh, corner city. Back rise. Throw tack. Shim sham. This is how you die. This is literally how you die. Even in the corner, it's a little bit different when you tech throws, right? If you tech a throw into the corner, if you quick rise, most characters get an Oki sequence. Now, a lot of players won't be able to like manually time it, but it is absolutely possible to get Oki off of a throw in the corner. You have to walk up, depending on your character, you have to walk up a certain amount and press a button. Pretty much anyone can do it because the throw pushback is far, but it's not so far that you can't continue to pressure them afterwards if you time it properly. So like right here, not worth going for the throw, right? Because if you take a combo, you're gonna die. You could take at least 2 more throws. You could probably take at least 2 more throws here before you're in like a threat where you're gonna need a tech one. Ken also has a full V meter, right? So, you know, there's an opportunity that he can V reverse Karen into a +2 situation and then do a block string to push her away. Like crouch jab, stand medium punch, or crouch jab, crouch medium punch, fireball. He even has EX, right? Like teching here, I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, decent combo. Toss city. Now Ken is fucked. Right? Because he took that combo, he is so screwed. Look at this Oki right here, right? Boom, Karen is Oki. If you tech, you die. If you don't tech, you're 1 hit away from dizzy, right? You are so boned because of this, right? No tech, boom, one touch. Anything that touches him is gonna be dizzy. Oh, bold. Wake up crouch medium. This defeats shimmies. Karen is pretty far away. If Karen was standing, this would probably be a V-trigger cancel. Okay, pushes out. Fireball is a great tool to push your way out of the corner if you can help it. This is a -6. Karen might be able to punish this with super from that distance. What is Karen's super? 6? 8? Let's look it up. So I'm going to go to FAT online, and we're going to look at Karen. We're going to look at her super. Karen's super is 5. Karen could have probably punished this fireball with a super. This is like a round losing decision. You really got to pay attention to the opponent's meter, right? Boom. Punishable fireball. You know, it's hard to say because this is the first round of the first game, right? So Karen might not want to spend the meter, but I mean, let's just say this was like, imagine this was like the grand finals of like some important tournament. Why not secure it? Why not secure the round with a superhero, right? Here, if anything, Ken should be going for maybe EX, right? If he lands an EX fireball, I think he could kill on activate, but if he lands a regular fireball, he might not be able to kill on activate. Oh, oh. Okay, Karen is chilling. Karen doesn't have to do shit. Ken has to come to Karen. Okay, big throw. That's the very first shoulder. Shoulder is pretty important in this matchup. If Ken activates now, he's in risk of chip. He has to contest with these. Man, he is pressing. Bold. Crazy bold. Not a single whiff punish was in sight. What was Karen trying to do? Maybe walk up throw? That's a decent activate.
Round 2. Fight.
Round 2. Damn, immediate dash forward. Back throw. Ken's back throw is insane. Ken's back throw, arguably best back throw in the game. Ken's back throw, arguably the best back throw in the game. Look at how far. Look. Right? So round start, forward dash, back throw. Karen didn't even move. She did down. Well, okay, she moved a little bit. She moved barely a step, right? Look at how far this is. From right here. Boom. Bro, you are one block string away from the corner. If you block 2 fireballs, you're cornered. Look at this. This is insane. This is babongers. Also, what was this? What is this? Hitbox? What is it? What is this? Never seen that before. Damn, wake up dash. Okay. So even though Ken is minus here, Ken's not getting Oki off this. It's still possible for him to check this dash. Ooh, confirmed. Crazy confirm. Stand medium, stand short. You get stand medium. You get stand medium, stand short, stand medium, back medium. I don't think back medium would have connected here. Stand short is the choice. Medium. No hurricane there. I mean, no DP after that hurricane. But he's in the corner. Look, that's insane. Karen, like, man. Ken's back throw is crazy good. Ooh. A little bit of a no shimmy, a little walk back. This is why you do not want to tech. This could be a super. This is a super opportunity. So ideally, what you want to do is, because Ken gets Oki off of his super, right? You want to super people before their stun runs out. Or before they get stunned. Because then your next sequence is literally guaranteed to kill them. And you get Oki off of your super, which is a mix-up into stun. Right? So like right there, could have been a super opportunity. Wouldn't have been bad. Oh, back throw? Okay, also dead. Ken round. One of the things about, so here's another thing to think about with the super, right? You also want to super people before they get stunned, so that if they perform a V reversal, their health is too low for them to get another V trigger, right? If you attempt to stun someone before you super them, right? If you attempt to stun someone before you super them, and they V reversal you, their health, they may have just absolutely defended whatever your Oki was. So their health is going to be high enough for them to potentially get another thing back. Because they're like half health, they can still get 1 V bar. Whereas if they're only at like a quarter health after the super and they V reverse you, they either forfeit their most potent comeback tool or they hold your Oki into stun, right? It's just all around better to all around better to use your super before you stun them. Especially if the next mix-up is gonna be a stun mix-up, right? Oh, the shoulder. Now we're talking. Now we're playing Karen versus Ken. This move is OD. Ridiculous. Overpowered. Completely just skip the nooch. Good on block. Great on counter hit. Good on hit. Anti-fireball. Anti-poke. Can't do shit. Just hold this. Oh, it's a throw mix-up afterwards. Don't whiff throw against Karen because she does a gajillion damage off of a whiff punish. This move is amazing. This move is great. Yeah. You might think like, oh, Karen's -2. Is that not good for her? Well, like, she backs up, she blocks something. All right, fine. She backs up and you whiff throw because you attempt to throw her, you're fucking dead. If you walk forward and she steals her turn and presses a button, you're also fucking dead. Like, the risk reward for this move is so much in Karen's favor because of her ability to punish you from the distance it leaves her after block versus Ken's ability to punish her. Like, it's ridiculous. This move hit. Look at this. All right, he gets hit, right? Down back. Okay. Walk forward. Ken can't do nothing. This is a huge opportunity. Boom, he's dead. Get in the corner. You're fucking dead. You're dead, kid. All right, right here. Right here, you know, I was talking about how you usually don't want to throw tech, right? Right here is a decent time to mash throw, right? Ken's health is about half, right? Ken's health is about half. So if Karen does a back throw, right? She's going to stun him and she's going to get like a super fatty combo, right? But if Karen counter hits Ken with a non-crush counter single hit, she's probably going to have to do a combo into the dizzy, which is going to make the like a lot more scaling. So instead of doing like a 6-hit combo to get Ken's health around here, she's going to have to do like a 10 or 11 hit combo, right? Because after you get dizzied, the combo counter still keeps going. So because of the way the scaling works, right here, if you mash throw, it wouldn't be that bad, right? You see a lot of really high level players do that because of the scaling, right? So yeah, not necessarily really a bad choice. He still ends up getting back thrown, which is like shitty, but if Karen had done a hit, right? If Karen had done an attack, it would have been way better. Okay, Schmieder build. See, this is what I was talking about with the getting Ken's health around here. If he had taken like, say, like a low forward into something, his health would probably still be like around here. Oi! Back rise into button. The classic. I don't know what Karen's Oki is off of this. I've never really thought about Mujin kicks in the corner. Okay, he goes for another throw. Counter hit combo. You know, you might want to activate here. Right, activation station, micro walk forward, down fierce. Light Tatsu, heavy DP, Oki off run. Can dash, 2 dashes. Just block. Unforch. Could have been a Ken moment right here if he had went for something. Maybe expecting a DP, right? To expect DP right here is not really out of the realm of reasonable, because I mean, Karen has 1 EX bar. If Karen misses an uppercut, right? If Karen gets this uppercut blocked, she's only going to lose about this much health again. So she's still going to be very far ahead of Ken, right? Of course she's going to get in the corner, but it's going to take at least 2 more, maybe 2 more touches for Ken to kill her. Whereas she only needs 1 touch to kill Ken. Anything will kill Ken. So the DP, you know, he could let it rip. That would be, I mean, it's game winning, and if it fails, it's not game losing, right? Or round losing. So to defend against a DP here is not unreasonable, right? Not unreasonable. Damn. What is this fireball and block? -3. A little close. Still a little close. Down jab. Let's see. What's Karen's dash? Karen is a 16 dash, right? Let's look. Karen is... What's Karen's dash? Let's look here. Karen's forward dash is 16. Okay. So if he's -3, that means he's got 13 frames to do some shit. He could do down medium punch. You think about it from this kind of spacing. Depending on how close you are, the more time you have to try to intercept them, right? So like, you see this a lot. Players will block a projectile or even get hit by a projectile, and then they'll immediately try to dash forward, right? Because if you throw another projectile, they're going to end right up in your face, right? And if you do nothing, they're right up in your face. So you see a lot of players will immediately hit a button after one or two projectiles. This is like a really common sequence that occurs. But you might want to hit medium punches, Ken, here. You get a better conversion. Maybe even medium kick. It's hard to say. You definitely don't want to whiff something too dangerous. But this is like projectile user right away, right? Like, okay, I know my fireball was like real mid-range. I'm not punishable, but I'm not plus enough to throw another one. So let me press a button, right? Oi. Roundhouse is a trap. I stand by the claim that Ken's roundhouse is just a shittier version of fireball. Oh, okay. Bold. Toss. Ken's back throw is insane. Just analyzing my match. I'm just analyzing random matches online. I figured I'd start with a Ken one. What's up, Night Canvas? This is Ken P. This is probably currently the best player to use Ken in the world. All right, this is probably the best. Ken P is probably the best Ken player in the world right now. Ken's back throw is amazing. What's up, Night Canvas? I see you, man. What is good? He's doing a really good job. See, when he retreats, he immediately makes up the ground. A lot of players will retreat and then sit still, and they'll lose space, right? They'll retreat and then sit still and lose space. You really want to try as hard as possible to never unnecessarily walk backwards. Ready for Dan? Bro, I'm ready for anything. I want Rose so bad. Yo, let me get Rose, man. I'm trying to so spiral. So through. I'm trying to let the spirits guide me. Oh, the fan mod? This is a good... Is this a buffer or a confirm? This is why you want to have the inputs on. Check this out. So boom. We're walking. Uncontestable normal. You just gotta let that shit go. Boom. Down medium. Counter hit. Confirm? Confirm or buffer? Let's look at the inputs. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Doesn't Fireball have more travel time and startup than Roundhouse? Depending on how far away you are from the opponent, yes. But Ken's standing Roundhouse, right? So the travel time, yes, right? But the travel time is also good because the Fireball is in the middle of the screen, taking up space, right? But let's look at Ken's standing hard kick. 14 frames of startup. It's got 14 frames of startup. It's -4 on block, right? It's unpunishable at the tip, and it doesn't really have good pushback. The pushback on Roundhouse is pretty mediocre. It doesn't push him back very far. But if we look at Fireball, Fireball has 14 frames of startup, which is exactly the same as Roundhouse, and it's -8 on block, but it has much better pushback, right? So a lot of the times when people throw Roundhouse, they do it to intercept the opponent moving forward, or if the opponent's gonna like move forward and crouch, because you only want to hit Roundhouse at the tip, right? If you hit Roundhouse anywhere within the maximum range, right, because it moves Ken forward, right, and the pushback is not very good, almost every single character on the cast can like punish you with like a jab or a stand short into something, right? Like it's a very, very punishable move, and it's punishable from further than a lot of people think. Like you don't really see it a lot unless the opponent has like really good Ken matchup knowledge, but Roundhouse will just get you into trouble. But if you throw a fireball, right, they're getting pushed away, and it's the same startup, and if it hits them, right, it does comparable damage, right, if I'm not mistaken, right? So how much damage does Fireball do? I think Fireball does like... Does Fireball do 40 damage? I feel like the damage is comparable. Let's see. How much does Fireball do? Where is it? Light Punch, Fireball. Okay, Fireball does 60 damage. Fireball does 60 damage. And Roundhouse... Is Roundhouse 80? Roundhouse is 80. Yeah. Okay, so you get a little bit less damage, but like it's just better. Afraid of a jump in? Well, generally, so this actually fortuitously on the screen, this is a distance at which you may attempt to throw Ken's Roundhouse, right? This is also the distance where Fireball is extremely hard to react to, right? I think so. The ranges at which they would be desirable to use overlap, and right here, most people are not jumping over a fireball, right? Most characters don't really want to jump from here. They want to jump from a little bit further away, right? Or they want to jump from a little bit closer to get a cross up on you. Karen might be able to cross up jump from this distance, but this is not like a jumpy distance in general. Right, this is not like a very appealing distance to jump at, because Karen could take a slight walk forward and press a button, and I mean any character could take a slight walk forward, press a button into like a confirm, right? Or they could retreat and then actually jump over a fireball. Excuse me. The fireball gives you better confirm options off of V trigger. You can threaten the second fireball to follow up, and like even though fireball has more recovery than Roundhouse, in practicality, like in actual practice, the recovery is like generally insignificant, because if someone was jumping, if they jump at you at that distance to go over a fireball and you press Roundhouse, the difference is between 26 frames of recovery and 34 frames of recovery. Both ways, they're jumping in on you and hitting you with a button, right? Like Roundhouse, I mean, of course you want to be able to utilize all of the character's attacks, but like the reasons you would use Roundhouse are also the reasons you would use Fireball, and Fireball has more advantages than Roundhouse does when it touches the opponent. So like, I don't know, unless you're trying to crush counter convert into run step kick, maybe Roundhouse, I don't know. Roundhouse is just like a shittier version of Fireball. Like, oh, there's a DP. I will die on that hill. That Roundhouse is just a shittier version of Fireball. Maybe if Ken's stand Roundhouse was like much faster to start up or safer on block always. One of the things you got to think about, right? One of the things that it's very important to think about when you do an attack, right? When you do an attack, like say you do stand Roundhouse, or say you do Fireball, or say you do stand medium punch, right? Is you want to think about the situation it puts you in if it successfully hits them, or if it successfully touches them, right? So if they block it or if they get hit, you want to think about that situation, right? Is the amount of space they get pushed back going to be favorable for me if they block this, right? Is the amount of frame advantage on hit going to be favorable to me? Is the pushback on hit going to be favorable for me, right? You want to think about all elements of the situation. It's not really just enough to hit them with standing roundhouse. You need to hit them with standing roundhouse and then be in an advantaged, tactically advantaged situation afterwards, right? It's not enough to hit them with fireball. You want to hit them with fireball or have them block fireball and be in a tactically advantaged situation afterwards. Or if you're not like clearly extremely tactically advantaged, you want to be in a situation that can like very easily let you transition to a position you want to be in or another situation you want to be in, right? So like a great example of this is like a fireball trap in the corner, right? Like you throw a light fireball, and then you throw a heavy fireball after they block it, right? And if you're at the right spacing, your light fireball is plus, okay? And it's plus enough to where if you throw the heavy fireball, right? It's plus enough to where if you throw the heavy fireball, they'll get entrapped, so they can't move forward, right? And if you do nothing and they attempt to jump, you can DP them, right? It gives, if you do nothing and they attempt to jump, you can still uppercut them, right? There's like, because I did A, I am enabled to go to either B or C, right? I have good options from this situation, right? You want to think about things like that, right? So, the reason that is because the light fireball is slow, so it takes a long time to hit them, and it makes you very plus if you're a good distance away. You're not super plus, but you're plus enough to throw a heavy fireball, which moves faster, right? The heavy fireball moves faster, right? So if they try to like neutral jump, they'll sit on it. If they try to jump, they try to move forward, they're forced to block it. But if you throw another slow fireball, they're put back into the trap situation, right? And then if you choose to do nothing and they jump, of course you uppercut them, right? And you can do this with light fireball at a space where if they were to jump over the fireball, they can actually jump in at you. Like it's not like a safe space to DP from, right? Or a safe space fireball from. It's actually much closer than that. But like, yeah, you see people fireball. Actually, maybe you don't see that in Street Fighter V a lot. You can do that in Street Fighter V, but people don't really use projectiles in this game. Maybe that was a bad example. But you know what I'm getting at, right? So like when I talk about how like stand hard kick is like shitty on hit and block, unless it crush counters, or if you're right in front of them, it's because it doesn't set you up for good follow-up situations. But if you fireball them, it sets you up for good follow-up situations because of the pushback, both on hit and both on block, right? You want to think about that with any move you do, right? Like, what is the situation I'm getting after this, right? Why would I go for throw here over my other options, right? You want to pick the best one, right? And you don't always know what the opponent's going to do. You have an idea of what they might do, right? You're like, oh, okay, maybe he's going to uppercut because he has a meter, or maybe he's going to block, maybe, right? You have an idea, but you never really know what they're going to do. So you want to try to design your choices to set you into situations where you just have more potential good. It's more likely for you to roll the dice favorably than it is for them to roll the dice favorably, right? Crush counter attempt, -3, turn take. So Ken can convert off this. This is -3. Karen can't really punish because she's not close enough. He goes for the immediate red bar card. What an interrupt. What an interrupt. Damn, counter hit combo. Weird. see like that, right? Like that. Let me go back to that.
Final round.
People aggressively pressing buttons. Yeah, I mean, you can counter poke with it, right? Like, it is good if it crush counters them. Roundhouse is decent if it crush counters them. But the thing about Roundhouse is that it's very hard to aim. Like, Roundhouse is actually a very difficult move to use because when you press it, it moves Ken forward, right? And it doesn't hit high and it doesn't hit low. So, and it hits mid, right? When I mean mid, I mean like the hitbox is going to be like right here, right? Like the hitbox is like here, right? And it moves Ken forward. Okay. So if the opponent jumps, it's not going to intercept the jumped. If they do a low attack, you might go over it, you might not, right? But if they're walking forward and you want to contest this mid range, you want to contest this space, okay? Because you move forward, you almost always will make yourself punishable if the opponent is also moving into you, right? So, and it's not like people are always sitting still. So like Roundhouse, you only want to hit it on the tip. So like it's actually quite hard to space out because it moves Ken forward. If it left Ken stationary, you might be able to use it more easily. But because it moves him forward, if Karen is like inching forward and blocking, or if Karen crouches, you might just be too close and then she could just punish you with like stand jab or stand short or something like that, right? Like right here, you might say use Roundhouse, but it's like difficult to aim, and the pushback is no good, right? The pushback is no good. So you might as well just use Fireball. Fireball has more active frames, right? Similar startup. Similar risk, better rewards. Unless you crush counter them. But the thing about hard kick, the thing about Ken's hard kick, let me go back. The thing about Ken's hard kick, right, is that who the fuck is pressing a button over here, right? If you think about it, at the distance at which my hard kick is safe as Ken, right? At the distance where my hard kick is safe, who's pressing a button? What are you going to crush counter, right? Even Karen, who has extremely long normal attacks, right? Karen, who has extremely long normal attacks, right? Who's pressing hard kick? I mean, who's pressing a button? Urian, forward hard kick? Maybe, right? But, like, think about it. Like, Urian or Gil quarrel kick, right? I don't know. Not even a Dalsim button. This is too close for a sim limb to be desirable, right? Most people are going to be moving. And the thing that will get you in trouble with hard kick is they move forward slightly. You're also going to move forward slightly after executing the hard kick. And then you're going to hit them inside the maximum range. They're going to punish you, right? So, like, you know, maybe I'm overstating how easy it is to punish standing hard kick. But, like, the chance that you crush counter somebody with hard kick is, like, really low. Because Ken's hard kick operates outside of the range of many characters' desired poke distance. You know what I mean? And to crush counter them, you have to counter poke them, right? Because if you hit them first before their button comes out, you didn't crush counter them. And if you whiff punish them, you didn't crush counter them. So you have to be counter poking them, right? But nobody's hitting buttons here. Bronze, silver, and gold. I mean, that's like, you know, okay, but that's also like saying, I can beat my little brother by, you know, doing like a WWE wrestling move in a fight. But in a real fight versus someone who knows how to fight, that WWE wrestling move is not going to work. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, oh, well, it works against the guys who don't know what they're doing. Of course, it kind of works against the guys who don't know what they're doing, right? Because they're just whiffing attacks. If people are just whiffing attacks, you can do things like stand medium punch or back medium punch into a buffer. You could stand light kick depending on what attack they're whiffing. You know what I mean? that's a more likely situation, right? Deli Ninja presented like a very more likely situation. Like, what if you found the opponent where, okay, this is not Karen, but this is like Ryu, Ken, Akuma, maybe even Sagai, maybe even Guile, where they want to throw a fireball here, right? If you preemptively throw Roundhouse, you might crush counter their fireball, right? Like, that's a decent decision. You know what I mean? That's a decent, that's like, okay, this is like a utility of my hard kick, right? I'm not saying that hard kick is unusable, right? Like, you want to be able to use all of your character's tools and attacks, but like, for most, like, majority of intents and purpose, hard kick is just like a shitty fireball. Like, fireball will get done what you would want, like, outside of basically the situation Deli Ninja brought up. Most situations you can think about using hard kick in, you could also just replace hard kick with fireball and it would be slightly better. It won't be a bajillion years better, or, you know, it won't be a lot better, but it'll be slightly better. But that's like the shit you want to think about. Like, okay, I see I have this tool, right? This normal attack. What do I want to do, right? You could go for crush counter with a hard kick. Or you might say, like, okay, well, if he's throwing a fireball, can I scoot up a little bit and do stand medium kick? Right? Can I micro walk into my stand medium kick and then maybe get it confirmed, right? Or, you know, things like that, right? Hard kick is decent. I mean, it's decent in some situations, but like kind of only really if you're about to crush counter them.
Final round. Fight.
Let me actually bring up the. Let me get Ken guide. Let's look at his normals. Let's look at his normals. Let's look at this diagram here. So here's the hard kick, which shares its distance with back medium kick. Right? It goes pretty decently far. Right? It goes much. Your second closest normal that's not roundhouse is gonna be stand medium punch. Right? Then you have stand medium kick, which is right this distance, right? Like right here. Stand medium kick would reach like right up about here. Well, of course it would reach right here because this is the line. This is the max distance stand medium kick from this position. I think this is round start. Right? This is a round start distance. How do I close this? There we go. But I mean, fireball is also good. Right? So unless you're going to counter poke them. Crouching hard kick is also like right here. So if we think about that fireball situation, right? Think about that fireball situation. It's like, okay, all right, he right here, he always does a fireball. Like, he does like a little pause and a fireball. You might also be able to just crouching hard kick them and get the hard knockdown. You know, it depends on the space, because this is like maybe like this is a couple pixels difference. I can't speak. But I mean, this is, it's not like it's an insignificant distance, but you have options, right? Like, you have options. Like, okay, maybe if because you see some Ken players do crouching hard kicks to trade with like Shoto fireballs, like Akuma fireball, Sakura fireball. Well, Sakura's not really a Shoto, but Sakura fireball. I guess Sakura's a Shoto. Sakura fireball, right? But it depends on what kind of crush counter you want. Because, like, if you have V-Trigger ready to go, if you hard kick them, boy, do you get a fatty combo. right? You get a really good combo if you stand hard kick them with V trigger on. But if you don't have V trigger, maybe you want a knockdown, because when you do a hard knockdown, you get to push them to the corner a little bit further, right? You get to dash them to the corner. I mean, you can do hard kick into step kick. I wonder which goes further. That's like something to take to the lab and just think about, right? Was this punishable? Oh, that's too far away. Right. Karen's hard kick, also -4. Karen's hard kick is -4, just like Ken's. But the pushback on block is way better. She pushes you way far away. And Karen returns to the position she was in, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So, let me go back. So Karen walks up, boom. She initiates hard kick from right here. Right. Locomotes forward. Hard kick gets blocked. And then she returns to the position she was in. Ken's hard kick. Oh, this is such a good example. Ken's hard kick. Right. Boom. Okay. Push back. He starts all the way over here. Right? He starts all the way over here. This is a situation where you may want to use hard kick or you may want to use fireball, right? Karen's moving forward. I want to contest that mid space. Contest her for walking forward. Look at this. Boop. But instead of returning to where he was, Ken fucking moves forward. Karen fails to punish this because he uses a move that's too slow. But this is absolutely punishable. Karen could have did stand jab, stand light kick, crouch jab. -4 on block. If this move left Ken in position or had superior pushback, like it had like double the pushback, this move would be alright. See, another similar situation, Kempi decides to do EX, right? Yo, what's up, Prof? I see you. Ken could use standing hard kick to inch forward without walking. You could. I mean, you could, but why? I mean, is it truly desirable, right? Because you're risking this situation, right? This situation right here. The Karen player fails to punish this, but like this is basically the example we've been talking about, right? Like if Kempi had chosen to do fireball in this position, right? If Kempi had chosen to do fireball in this position instead of hard kick, he would be unpunishable, right? Because Karen would get pushed back too far away. Even like right here, his fireball is probably going to be -6 or -4 from this distance, right? But the pushback would make him safe, right? Okay. The problem with hard kick is that it moves him forward, right? So we can see if he throws the fireball here, he's not going anywhere, right? So even if Karen walks all the way up to right here, right? Karen walks all the way up to right here, Ken would still be back here where the mouse cursor is moving around, right? Ken would still be back here. So, and then the fireball would touch Karen and she would get pushed back to maybe like right here, right? This is wild. This is crazy. So Karen fails to punish the hard kick. Unfortunate. You know, sometimes you just, you know, make a mistake. And then Ken blocks Karen's down medium punch, right? Which is commonly followed by her down medium kick. Karen's down medium kick is confirmable from this distance. This is a threatening distance, right? My man presses his own medium kick. He really must have been confident that his opponent would move forward. That's crazy. He pressed on the plus frames? You did what? But the thing about this is, right, is we can infer a little bit about the player's intention from the input display and the follow-up, right? Even the best players do dumb shit, right? Look at this. He pressed on a +2, right? He pressed on a +2, and he didn't even confirm the hit. You know, like, oh man, oops. Maybe he tried. But like, you would think that if he had, premeditated this, right? Maybe it's just a mistake. This is true, right? He tried, but like, you would think that he would get this, right? Yeah, he tried it. Okay, all right. But still, like, that's crazy, bro. Even the best players make mistakes. Fireball. This is again what I was talking about, right? So EX Fireball is always going to be plus, but look at how good that pushback is, right? In the regular Fireball, this is a similar situation to before, but instead of doing hard kick in neutral, he does Fireball, right? Look at this pushback on block. That's so good. That's good pushback. Look how much he could throw another Fireball. He'd be vulnerable to jump, vulnerable to instant shoulder, but he could throw another Fireball. Okay, there's the confirm he's looking for. Now, this is like hard to do. If you were literally like Brainiac, you know what I mean, or like Batman with prep time, or Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct God Goku, or whatever the fuck, right? You right here, you would do heavy hurricane kick. This is possible. It is possible to confirm this into heavy hurricane kick. But what Kempi is doing right here is, for the most part, he's buffering into EX, right? We've seen him do this a couple times. Where he'll do medium kick, and even on whiff, he'll do the quarter circle back, right? Or K-Brad, yeah. Oh man, I was about to do a K-Brad impression, but I'm not about to embarrass myself. Yo, what's up, Taco? I see you, man. Got the gallon jug. We got water. So right here, you can combo this into heavy hurricane kick, and it is superior to EX, because outside of the corner, it's really hard to follow up on your EX. But you can follow up on your heavy hurricane kick, because even if they back rise, you're still pretty much right next to them. Okay. This is an interesting habit you see like a lot of people do. Look at Kempi. He's pressing buttons in between the hits of his hurricane kick, right? He's just like moving his hands. You see a lot of people do this. Sometimes you see people like they drum on the stick or they drum on the buttons. People just do shit like that. I don't know what it is, but it's just interesting to see. Yeah, right. Hard kick, crouch medium kick into HK Tatsu is very unreliable. That's why I said if you were like Brainiac, right? Because what Kempi is doing EX hurricane kick in case he hits Karen far away, right? So, say he engages the monkey neuron, right? The single lizard brain, the brain stem, the subconscious says, oh shit, he dashed at me, right? Time to intercept the dash. Boom! Preternatural reaction, right? Brainstem reaction, intercept the dash, right? If he does that as fast as possible, it is really impractical to then confirm the distance at which you intercept their dash, right? So this is safe no matter what, right? So say the monkey neuron goes off, he subconsciously checks the dash, right? Which is something that happens a lot, just in all levels of play. People just do things before consciously thinking about them, right? That's just how the game works. If the monkey neuron goes off, this is safe, right? But if the monkey neuron goes off and she gets checked at like the very start of the dash, at the tip of medium kick, which wouldn't happen in this situation because of the distance they were. But let's just pretend, right, for practicality. If he did heavy hurricane kick, it'd be really difficult to then confirm the distance they're at, confirm the hit, confirm into heavy hurricane kick, right? But if you just do this, it's safe no matter what. So if you practice this, you know, it's safe no matter what. Personally, for practicality's sake, when you check a dash, I would recommend doing crouch jab, stand short, right? Now, crouch jab, stand short has a couple advantages over checking a dash with down medium punch or crouching medium kick, right? The first is that crouch jab is just faster, right? So if you fail to react to the dash, right, like the monkey neuron doesn't fire, your lizard brain is not running, if you fail to check the dash, it's more likely that you will counter hit them with the jab than a slower button, right? If you do check the dash, right, jab, stand short is safe on block, and it gives you time to confirm into heavy DP or EX hurricane kick or EX fireball, right? You have choices here. You have choices. So like say, oh shit, I want to V trigger activate, jab, stand short, EX fireball, activation station. Or, oh shit, I want to take them to the corner, jab, stand short, you know, EX hurricane kick. Or you can say, oh, I want Oki, jab, stand short, heavy DP, no bar, right? It's going to do more damage than a single hit into the EX, right? It's going to do more damage. And so you have choices, you have damage, it's faster, and you can more easily hit confirm it, right? Also, you have the opportunity to counter hit confirm. So, like we were talking about the practicality of it, right? If they dash in and you're like, oh shit, he dashed a little bit slow, you press jab short, right? You press jab, you have an opportunity to counter hit confirm into either down fierce or back medium punch. You can counter hit crouch jab, standing back medium punch, or you can counter hit into down fierce or whatever, you know, whatever you like. Which is also like another opportunity for more damage. So like it's just a little bit more practical, but this is fine, right? This is fine. The last thing that also makes it more practical is if they dash, right? And you fail to intercept the Makoto dash, right? Everybody in this game has a Makoto dash. You fail to intercept the light speed warp transmission, right? They go right in front of you. What was that noise? They're right in front of you. If you fail to check that with a medium into a buffer, right? If you fail to check that with a medium into a buffer and your buffer goes off, you may be unsafe. But if you fail to check that with a light and they block, if you fail to check that with a light and then they block, it's still your turn. What's a Makoto dash? Yo, what's up, Rubes? You never seen Makoto? Hold up. We're just gonna Google Makoto touch of death. Alright. Boom. We got that young potato quality P video. Look at this. Hold up. What? Oh! Makoto has the fastest dash in this game, and she has a command grab. She has the fastest dash in this game, and she has a command grab. So you see this happen a lot. As Makoto dashes at you, you get command grabbed. And you know what happens when you get command grabbed by Makoto? You fucking die. Everyone in this game has Makoto grab. Look, hey, dizzy bitch. Oh my god. Hold this. Bah, you're done. You're dead. You're dead, kid. Get out of here. Right, like. Also in dash. Also in Ultra Street Fighter 4, Makoto's dash is like 15 frames. Right? So let's see. Let me see some Makoto shit. Let's see some Makoto shit. Sure, why not? I don't want to get copyrighted for music. Let's see if we can see a dash. All right, let's see if we can see a dash. Let me get a dash. I'm about to play it on two. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this dash. Look at this. Bloop. Where what? Excuse me. So he's right here, right? He focus up. So in this game, there's a mechanic called focus attack. Basically, he absorbs the fireball, and then he dashes forward. Look at this dash, right? So here's the fireball, right? Goken throws a fireball, right? He dashes, and then he absorbs the fireball, dashes all the way across the screen. This is man, he is coast to coast, bro. You know what I'm saying? EX command grab. Collar adjusted. I fuck with Makoto, but Makoto would not be good in Street Fighter V because everybody has a Makoto dash. Like, and when I mean good, I don't mean powerful or like high tier. I mean like an interesting character to play. This fucked up. Oh my god! Get the dizzy juice. Stun gun. Focus. Damn. Combos. Third strike Makoto. Third strike Makoto is similar, but I think she's less interesting than Street Fighter 4 Makoto because of the mechanics of third strike and the way that she could just two-tap everybody. In Street Fighter 4, you have to do a little bit more, right? So like playing Makoto is like threading the needle in third strike and Street Fighter 4, but much more so in Street Fighter 4. I think she's a more interesting character to play as in Street Fighter 4. In third strike, she's just a Street Fighter 5 character, right? Like, you beat her up, you know, she gets 2 bars, she parries you, you're dead, right? Or she gets 2 bars, oh shit, she has a dash that's like fucking Goku dash, right? Like, yeah. So anyway, everybody in Street Fighter 5 has a Makoto dash. They're fast. They're just fast as shit, right? I think it you know, people kind of, it's normalized, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's a dash, just 16 frames. That's so fast, bro. That is incredibly fast. You know what I mean? Okay, activation station. Okay. Right here. What do you do right here? Right? What do you do right here? Okay, activation station. What do you do? Your health is all the way up. Your health is all the way up. Karen almost has 3 bars. She could probably combo, right? So when this happens, when the super freeze happens, this is a good opportunity to quickly look at the meters, right? So boom, they block. You see this super freeze, right? You see this, right? Let me put it right here. Watch. Right? You see that? The super freeze? This is a good opportunity for you to look at the meters, right? So what do we know, right? We know Karen, her V meter is going to be full, right? We know that because she just activated. But we can also look at the health, look at the stun, look at our meters. You can make a really quick orbit. You can go boop, 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 right, during the super flash. So anyway, we see that Karen is almost full. We might not recognize that she's got like 1 combo into it, but she looks pretty full. Like, she's almost full. You might not be able to see exactly how much meter she has, but you'll be able to see that, like, okay, it's pretty full. Right here, what do you do? And if you're any character, what do you do? Right? If you walk backwards, right, you might be able to get out because if she does standing normal into a non-low, right? If she does a throw, you might be able to whiff punish her off of her missing the throw, right? If you walk backwards though and she goes low, you're eating a whole V trigger combo, right? If you get thrown, you eat a little bit of damage, but you get fully out of the situation and your health is super high. So the way you could take the most damage, like the most damage in the shittiest situation, right, would be to walk back. But we're also close to the corner, right? So wait a minute. We're also kind of close to the corner, right? If I let her throw me, if she back throws me, now I'm in the corner versus V-Trigger Karen, who almost has 3 bars, right? So what do? I would say in this situation, you just mash backdash and hope she doesn't do low forward, right? I wouldn't walk back because she could micro walk throw me, right? I would mash backdash. What does Kempy do? Damn, he walks backwards. LDP. Now you're playing Ken. She walks backwards, or he walks backward, right? This could be a backdash. Let's look at the inputs. Oh, that's a bro. Is that a backdash? That looks like a backdash. I think backdashing here is the optimal decision to make, right? Because there's V-Trigger activate, right? Like the red bar of courage is fucked up, okay? When someone activates V-Trigger on you, you are screwed. You cannot make a safe decision. There are no absolutely safe decisions to make right here, right? You're fucked. The only way there's a safe decision to make is if your opponent does an improper activation sequence and you can V-reversal them, right? Or like they do an activation as minus. But if they do a good activation sequence like they're supposed to, right? You're fucked, dude. You can't do anything. So just looking at the risk versus the reward here. Generally, if you get forward thrown, it's not really that bad because you get out, you're back to nooch. You can stall out the V-Trigger, right? You have time to do stuff. But because we're so close to the corner, it's possible for him to back throw us into the corner, which would be way worse. Being put into the corner versus V-Trigger Karen would be way worse than taking damage for trying to move backwards, right? If we walk backwards, right, and Karen immediately goes low, we get clipped. If we attempt to backdash and Karen immediately goes low, if her frame trap is tight enough, we'll get clipped. But if her frame trap is not tight enough, or if she decides to do a singular button, like down medium punch, into the low, and we're mashing backdash, there's a chance that we're going to either backdash away or get air reset, which is also fine, because we're just moving ourselves away from the corner, and we're avoiding the threat of that back throw, right? Being in the corner is the worst place you can be. Like, straight up. It's just the worst. The space behind your character is often more valuable than your health bar, right? The stamina bar up top, your health, second to the space behind you, right? It is totally cool to sacrifice some of your health as long as you don't die or get into a situation where you'd be checkmated into death or something, right? As long as you won't die, you can absolutely just sacrifice health for the space behind you, right? That's why so this ties into the concept I was talking about earlier, where we're looking for potential options, because truly, even though we can look at the opponent's tendencies and do certain things to influence the opponent's actions, we don't know what they're gonna fucking do, right? You never truly know. You might have like an 80% idea, 70% idea, but you never really truly know, right? So to win, what you want to do is give yourself more good possible choices than the opponent has, right? So if you're in the corner, your choices are really limited. You actually can't make a lot of meaningful choices without a lot of meaningful risk, right? So we want to be out of the corner. Having better opportunities is worth a little bit of the health bar. I don't know why I'm touching the screen like you can see, right? It's worth a little bit of the health bar. This is why you see players like the most notable player to do this is Daigo, right? Daigo streams on Twitch. Highly recommend watching his stream. It's kind of hilarious. But if you watch Daigo, when he gets cornered, 4 out of 5 times he just holds up forward. He's just fucking up forward all day, bro. Like, he's just like, I'm just gonna fucking jump out of the corner. You could cross cut him. You could air to air him. You could even AA him back into the corner, and he still fucking holds up forward because being in the corner is so shitty, right? If you jump out of the corner and your opponent cross cuts you, you fucking just plop onto the other side of the screen and you're back to nooch. Like, it's so good, you know what I mean? Okay, so like in the Mika situation, when she does some setup, you either get hit by Nadesha or get grabbed by command grab. In reference to V trigger activate, yeah, basically, right? Basically, yeah. Unless you're Urian with Aegis activation, a corner. Hey, that's what makes him top tier, bro. But yeah, V-Trigger Activate is super busted on every character. Even if your character has a shitty V-Trigger Activate, like Karen has one of the shittier, less powerful activations, and it's still super OD. You know what I mean? It's also attached to Karen, but you know what I mean. So backdash right here, probably the best option. Wait, what? Karen's V-Trigger activation sequence. Her activation sequence is one of the weaker activation sequences in the game. Right? She like her stand roundhouse, crouch roundhouse, right? One of the weaker sequences in the game. Yo, what's up, Rensec? I see you, man. Happy New Year's, man. I see you. But it's still busted, right? That's the point I'm making. It's like, of course this is attached to Karen, but the activation sequence itself is still busted, and it's not even one of the good ones. Right? It's not even one of the good ones. It's not like she gets to activate into G-Ball, or she gets to activate into comboable command grab, or she gets to activate into 50-50 between hit left right, right? She just activates in front of you and it's hit or throw, right? Similar to like Ken EX Fireball activate, right? Similar to Ryu sweep activate, right? She has to do normal things to open you up. She has to do normal shit to open you up. The activation sequence is still super busted, but every single activation sequence is fucking busted. V-Trigger activate to plus on block is ridiculous. Chun-Li, the same way. Similar to Karen, right? One of the weaker activation sequence having V-Trigger. Install V-Triggers that generally don't come with like... I mean, Karen kind of has a skip nooch move with the Rekka here, but... This is punishable. So, okay, so Kempi right here. Fearable. Confirm. This should have been medium. Gonna be me. Hey. Okay, could have been medium. This right here, this is very punishable. This is -3. Karen is jab, Tenko into La Muerte, right? Like, you're done so. This right here could have been medium. If you're gonna buffer a move, you wouldn't do medium hurricane kick. You get Oki off of it. This is alright, but not the best. Crazy. Not even back medium punch. Down medium kick. Good fireballs. This Karen player is not really using a lot of shoulder or even attempting like Garenken through the fireball, which can be tricky to do, but I mean, shoulder is a... Right here, you probably don't want to abuse it, right? Because there's a potential you could get thrown as Karen. Potential that you might waste your V-Trigger, right, on block. And her health is really low. So she can't really take a lot of the normal risks, even if they would play out in her favor, because pretty much one or two touches is death. Right, this could have been this right here. It's hard to... This is not a bad decision, right? He does stand jab, stand short, right? And this is like what we were talking about earlier when we were talking about intercepting dashes, right? Right here, it's possible that this jab may hit her far out enough to where he can't back medium punch. But right, if he had confirmed the distance right here, he could have did back medium punch target combo 1, heavy tatsu or DP, and he would have been in a better situation. Now it's one tap to death. Unforced. This is what I was talking about earlier. How you want to, right here, Karen is moving forward. He says, "Okay, I'm going to intercept the forward movement, low medium kick," and he just lets the buffer out. Right. This is why you want to do like jab, jab, short. Opportunity. Throw attack. Not an unreasonable throw attack. Unreasonable throw attack. This is so. All right. Okay. I attacked. I'm chilling. All right. Shit. Karen advanced. What do? The last thing you want to do is get shim-shammed right here. This is like the only way to die. Right? Because if Karen hits you with something, you could V-reversal out if you like. Right? All you need is one hit. Right? The only way you can really give Karen a significant chance is to hit you with a combo. And the only way to get hit with a combo is to open yourself up. And the fastest way to open yourself up is to whiff a throw. If he throws you, just let him throw you. You know what I mean? Okay, we're getting dunkery dude. Karen here spends the meter. I think this is a poor decision. I think that Karen should have saved the meter here. Because the next hit is either going to be into super or into dizzy. But he goes for a meter combo. The next hit is still dizzy. Okay, another tech. See, here, this is why I think this is another reason why I think not spending the meter, right? So the next hit regardless would have been into dizzy, if I'm not mistaken, right? She could do Tenko shoulder, right? I'm not a Karen expert, but the next hit would have been into dizzy. And if she has all the bars, Ken cannot do a fireball. He can't do fireball. He can't do anything because the super is a threat, right? So instead of like, okay, so this situation occurs. If Karen had not spent meter right here, Ken would die to super, right? He has to EX Tenko to punish this, which is fine, right? But like super would have been better. Jump in combo. Optimal. Pretty decent. See, even Rubes agrees. Fucking, I got this gallon jug, bro. At that point, super wouldn't kill Raw. Well, let's see.
Round 1. Fight.
Well, here's the thing. Let's see.
Final round.
Let's see.
Fight.
Okay. All right. Play normal. Yeah, here, right here. Boom. Right, this combo into Tenko, into shoulder. I think the super would have killed him at like 40%, right? Pretty sure the super would have killed him. Could be wrong. But also, he wouldn't have got the stun. Maybe. It's hard to... Let's see. Let's go back. I wish I knew more about Karen. Okay. Okay, Shim Sham. Boom. How much stun does this do? Oh, man. The damage number is not working. Unfortunate. Oh, wait. How much stun? This does 444 stun. 444 stun. And he's right here. This is a back throw. I'm pretty sure if she did shoulder, EX spin is optimal to get stun. Yo, where the Karen experts at? Because what I'm saying is the follow-up sequence, right? The follow-up sequence would lead to Dizzy, right? And if he had CA afterwards, Ken has less choices he can make. Because you can't... Yeah, he could see... Yeah, right? Here he has to EX, but he could kill with CA. I'm pretty sure even if this did less damage, like even if Ken's health bar was like right here, CA still might kill him. How much damage does Karen's CA do? It's like 3... Oh, I do not want to close OBS. Do I wish to exit? Oh man, this might be dangerous. I'm gonna hit no. Okay, whoa. Let's look at Karen's super. How much damage does that do? 340. Alright. 340. So Ken's health would have to be around here to die. Karen also didn't... I don't think Karen needed to do EX Tango here. Karen could... Or EX Sapo. Karen could have done regular shoulder. Like regular instant shoulder. And still punish the fireball. That's like a big deal in this matchup. Is like the shoulder abuse. Like Karen could have did... maybe not from this distance. I'm not 100% sure. But Karen probably could have did regular shoulder. You really can't get away with throwing fireball too much versus Karen because of the instant shoulder. But what? I don't know. Speculation station. Okay. Turn on the... I wish this shit stayed on by default. Oh. This is a good and difficult confirm. This is a good and difficult confirm. If... What makes this difficult... What makes this difficult is the distance you're at. Okazumer. Back rise. Karen would do that. This is the standard Karen combo. Short, instant Tenko, instant shoulder. Yeah. In the corner they can do kicks, but I'm not exactly sure what the route is. It does 312 stun. Look at the stun bar. So it goes from... He takes a single hit. So he takes a counter hit. The stun bar goes from where the mouse pointer tip is up there. Definitely that last game, he would have been one sequence away from stun, even if she didn't use EX, right? Tatsumaki? Light Tatsu. So one of the things that makes these two players very good is that they always confirm shit, right? Like most of the opportunities they get, they execute on. I don't know why he's using Light Tatsu. Is there some advantage to Light Tatsu here? Right? Like why is he using Light Hurricane Kick? Right. Why not Medium Hurricane Kick? Medium Hurricane Kick is literally superior in every way. Better Oki, better damage, better stun. Okay, Shmi X. Easier to confirm with a light Tansu? Maybe. Maybe it has to do with like his execution or his hands, right? Depends. Oh. Karen can do this into the shoulder. He can do instant shoulder. Or she can do instant shoulder, which I think is what he tried to do, but he missed the input. He ends up getting punished. Damn, what did he get hit with? Mashing backdash? Oh. Probably, yeah. Backdash or throw, right? Safe jump. So a safe jump is exactly what it sounds like. It's a safe jump. You don't see this a lot in Street Fighter V because somewhat it's hard to say that anti-airs suck in general because of the way the air reset works in this game, but uppercuts in this game suck in general. Like, uppercuts are really shitty. So you don't see a lot of people safe jumping, right? So right here, basically what Karen does is she does a frame kill. In the same way you would do a frame kill to land like a melee attack, but this frame kill includes a jump, right? That if Ken did an uppercut, right, she would recover from the jump before the uppercut reaches active frames and be able to block. So right here, you can see the Karen player. He does his jump move and he's holding down back, right? You see how he's holding down back? If Ken did an uppercut, this jump move would whiff, and then before the uppercut finished starting, Karen would be able to block, right? So this is a safe jump, right? It's just a frame kill that includes a jump attack, which would also recover in time to block a reversal uppercut. Here we see one of the many reasons that this matchup is super shitty. Super shitty. Toss to the corner. The backdash here, I don't know what this backdash is for. So right here, she's not in threatening distance of any of Ken's attacks. So why backdash, right? This is like a huge opportunity. If Ken was a little bit more wait and see, he would have been able to walk himself out of the corner right here. But he throws a fireball immediately, right? Now, fireball is a pretty decent way to activate. It's got good pushback. It's a good tool to fight yourself out of the corner with, especially EX fireball. Both regular and EX fireball are great for pushing you out of the corner. But I mean, I don't know why the backdash here. It's easier to react to fireball. Well, I mean, I suppose, right?
Round 2. Fight.
I mean, if you think he's gonna do a fireball, you set yourself up for the Tenko. Doesn't seem that bad, right? On the flip side of that situation, though, you kind of only want to throw a fireball when people walk forward a lot of the time. If you toss when people are retreating, it's very likely that they're going to evade the fireball. Even if they don't punish you, they're still probably going to evade it, right? Or they're going to block it extremely far away, and you're not really going to have like a follow-up other than like another fireball to trap. So, I don't know. Fireball right away. I feel like he should have waited a little bit. I mean, it's not a bad decision. It's just that his opponent chose the counter for it, right? To back up. Go for the EX. I mean, if you're looking for the fireball, though, it's interesting to think, like, do you even need to back up? Right? Do you, if so let's say you're Karen, right? And you're like, okay, I think he's going to throw a fireball. Do you even need to back up? If that's exactly what you're looking for, do you need to back up? Not really, right? And if you back up in general, I mean, I guess you make you give yourself the easier option, but still, right? Like, I guess you definitely don't want to block the fireball because then it makes it harder for you to... You can't punish it after you blocked it. Something to think about, right? I'm not saying... I don't have all the answers. I'm just looking at replay. 99-second fireball. This is the literal... This is the worst decision you can make. Instead of looking for it, you can react to it. That's true, right? So that's like why he would do that. But on the that's why I'm saying on the flip side, like if Ken waited, he would have been able to walk out of the corner, which would have been disadvantageous for Karen. So it's kind of like a, I don't know. You know, maybe he felt comfortable because he had Ken, right? Like, and it's not. See, the corner in this matchup is good for offense, but like it's a little bit. It's hard to say that the corner is insignificant in any way, but Ken is not gonna be baiting and whiff punishing Karen's normals. So like walking backwards for him isn't super strong because he needs to be so far in the range of her normals to press his own attacks. So it's kind of hard to get someone, I don't know. Interesting to consider. It's also about how the player feels too. Like if he's like, okay, I'm doing pretty good in the middle of the screen, I'm not worried about the corner. Because one thing to think about is when you're playing Street Fighter, obviously you want to take all the opportunities presented to you, but that's a little impractical. You don't need to take every single opportunity, right? If you watch the best players, a lot of the times you'll see them just let shit pass them by, right? They just let it pass them by. It's because it's not what they plan to take advantage of, right? They go into the match with like a game plan based on their matchup knowledge, based on their knowledge of the player. They have a certain set of situations that they want to get into, a certain set of situations that they're looking out for. And if something doesn't fall into that set of situations, depending on like the game state, like whether they direly need it or not, like if you're about to die and there's an opportunity, of course you need to take it. But a lot of times they'll be like, oh, I'm all right, whatever, he can have that one, right? And this manifests itself in like they let the opponent walk into a good range for their character, right? Like you'll see people like they'll let Karen walk into the crouch medium kick distance, or they'll let their opponent back up out of their advantage range and they'll stay in place, right? There's like tiny little things that you could say like, oh, if he was super perfectly optimal, he could do all of this, right? And it's not only are those things impractical, but you don't really need to take advantage of literally every single opportunity you get to defeat another human opponent, right? You just need to take advantage of more situations than them, or those situations you expressly choose, right? The best players to watch for that, probably Momochi is the best Street Fighter player to watch who does that, right? Momochi is kind of famous for like waiting, pressing very few attacks, and then like sometimes just going YOLOchi. Like people say YOLOchi, right? He just goes fucking nuts. He just does something. It's because he's picking and choosing his spots very like explicitly. Now, Momochi is probably not the best player at doing that, but he does it so much that he's the best player to watch for that, right? The best player at doing that is probably Tokido, right? You could probably make a good argument for like XS. Is it XSK still? Samurai, the Akuma player, the American Akuma player. He's also another good player to watch for that. Who else? I think that's it. I don't want to get a really long list, right? Confirming, he's been doing this a lot. Okay, here Karen gets to take her turn. This though, right here, if you see Ken do this, Ken has EX bar, right? High level Ken players or not even high level combo. Ken can frame trap you with his target combo. So if you see this, you don't necessarily want to take your turn. Even though this is -2 and Karen could press a button here, Ken could do back fierce into frame trap, and he can make himself safe if he has EX bar, right? So if Ken has EX bar, you don't always want to take your turn after the -2. If Ken is like super wild, he could do DP, but he doesn't need to do DP. He can just frame trap you with fierce and then confirm it into a good combo or make himself safe with the EX fireball. Okay. The mysterious buffer and or confirm, somewhere in between. Hey, what's up, Miss Patricia? I see you. What is good? Fearable. Dashing behind the fireball. Not a bad choice at this distance, right? Not a bad choice. One of the most important things you can do with a fireball character is learn the distances at which your fireball will be advantaged, right? So right here, this is a distance where fireball is very advantaged, right? We can see +17 in the corner. Boom. Dash city. This is plus. Ken is a frame advantage. He could press standing short right here and frame trap. Oh, punishable. Light uppercut or light hurricane kick. Okay, light uppercut is the choice. Does more damage. Optimal choice. Okazumer. Boom. So the reason that this is punishable, let me move the camera. That's not the camera. Okay, so you see these green boxes around the characters, right? These green boxes are called hurt boxes, right? These are hurt boxes. This is where your character can be hurt, right? Let me go back. The green box is where your character can be hurt, right? If we look at this orange box, we can see that this is a hitbox. This is specifically colored for projectiles. Yo, what's up, Sevens? I see you, man. What's good, Super Pats? I see y'all. I hope everyone is having an excellent Wednesday afternoon. This is a hitbox, right? If this hitbox overlaps with a hurt box, somebody gets hit. Somebody takes damage, or you get put in block stun or hit stun, right? So here, Karen blocks. She gets put in block stun. It will, in a minute, we're going to see this red box. This red box, this is another hitbox, right? Red, orange, hits you. If it overlaps with green, you take damage. The reason that this is punishable is because even though it looks like Karen's legs retract, it looks like her legs are going backwards, right? You see how her legs are going backwards? Ken can still hit the extended hurt box, right? This is what makes this punishable. It has an extended hurt box, right? So boom, he doesn't hit the legs, he hits the hurt box. This is knowing what your character's hitboxes and hurt boxes look like is critical to getting good opportunities, good punishes, good pokes, stuff like that. Yo, I see you with the subscription. I'm sorry the alert didn't go off. I had the camera off. The camera was in the way. Hold on, I'll run the alert. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Do I have to log into this? Hold on. How do you do this? You would think I would know how to do this. All right, boom. We're in there. I'm in there. Where is it? Here's the alert. Huzzah! We did it.
This is a test.
Mizuki has blessed us. I'll even do it again. We got 2 subscriptions. I'll do it again. Thank you for gifting the subs. With our powers combined, we are truly paying my rent. We are.
This is a test.
Okay. So this is the optimal no bar punish here. Okay, Okazumi. Counter hit. All right, so Ken is doing some stagger pressure, right? So Ken touches Karen. He has some options. He can go for a block string, right? He could go for a block string, which could either be airtight, meaning that there's no opportunity for Karen to contest, or he could go for a frame trap, right? Either way, Ken wants to use his normal attacks to put him into a favorable position, right? He wants to put himself into a favorable position. The other option he can go for is staggered pressure, right? Which is just like a manual frame trap, right? And this is what he goes for. The ways you can interrupt stagger pressure is by timing a normal attack when the opponent is holding forward. Because if you just do a block string, you do a frame trap, eventually you'll get pushed away, right? The opponent will push themselves away, right? So to counteract this and get more pressure, Ken is walking up. Karen goes for the counter to this. It's a little bit non-intuitive because stagger pressure is also a frame trap. So if Ken had done like immediate button, he would have hit this. But the duration of his walk was long enough so that Karen hits him. This is just something that you get a feel for by practicing and playing a lot, right? Because this has to do with a lot about the time the opponent is taking to move forward. So they could do like tick walk, tick walk, tick walk, tick walk, tick walk, or they could do like tick walk, or they could do tick walk, right? Like they can mix it up. This is just something like you have to observe your opponent to be able to do this. It's hard to say whether or not Karen just throws a button or not. I mean, this is the third game they played. So anyway, this is a good interrupt. Super combo opportunity. Should Karen super? I don't know. Also, thank you for the additional subscription. My rent is for sure paid. I got the gallon jug. We got the gallon jug. Okay. All right. No, my rent is fucking high. It's too damn high. All right, Ogi. So Ken chooses to contest here, right? So generally, you have three types of defensive options, right? You have defense via attrition, which means to just wait and see. You just wait them out, right? You just defend. This is an active choice, by the way. So like defense via attrition would be like blocking right here, right? You have defense via evasion, which is evading, right? Moving. You can move, you could backdash, you could neutral jump, right? Or you have defense via contestation. You can contest, right? So you have these three defensive options, right? You have attrition, which is waiting them out. You have defense. Now, waiting them out would, like, say, for example, if Karen did something like a block string, you could just wait her out until she pushes herself out. And now, you know, you relieved yourself of the pressure. That's defense via attrition. You have defense via evasion, which would be like to move away, like a backdash, a back jump. You can even forward jump. You just get out of the situation by moving, evading. And you have defense via contestation, which is just like, hey, I'm going to interrupt you, right? I'm going to press an attack, something like that. You have these three general defensive options, right? 1, 2, 3. Now on offense, generally also you have three offensive actions you can take, right? You can choose to pursue them, right? Which is to follow them. So if they try to evade you or if they wait, you move towards them, right? I need a term for this. You can try to touch them. Right? You could try to touch them. You could try to attack them. You can attack by using buttons, right? You can press buttons, and this is going to, if they sit still, you get the opportunity to take another turn, right? You could try to do what Ken just did. You could try to stagger, right? Or if they try to evade, you can interrupt them on the start, and if they try to contest with like a non-invincible move, you'll interrupt them, right? So you could attack them. And the final form of offense is you can bait them, right? And the most common type of bait you see in Street Fighter is the shimmy. Street Fighter 5, you can shimmy a throw, but you can also shimmy normal attacks, right? In neutral, when both characters walk back and forth, you go, haha, you can hit me, psych, right? That's also a bait. That's an offensive setup, right? So there's 3 types of offense. You have attrition, contestation, and evasion, and 3 types of defense and 3 types of offense. You have attacking them, buttons, right? You have baiting them, right? And then you have pursuing them, right? Now, there's a relationship between all of these similar to rock, paper, scissors, right? Like one beats the other, but really one beats 2, right? So like if you evade, you defeat baiting, and you defeat you defeat the, depending on what type of buttons they do. So it's not really rock, paper, scissors. It's more like rock, paper, knee press nightmare, right? Like Bison, scissor kicks, knee press nightmare, right? You have rock, paper, knee press nightmare. So this is the set of options they're choosing here, right? And by playing enough, you'll become familiar with how these options interact. And generally, when a player prefers certain options, you can get a sense, or you can make a read as to like what option they would choose next, right? So all of that is just a very long-winded way of saying the last 2 games we watched this Karen player play, we can watch his tendencies, and pretty much you can 100% for sure confirm that he's going to take advantage of this Oki by watching the way he likes to attack, right? This is so him, right? We know that he is going to take advantage of this Oki. So what does Kenpy do? He DPs, right? Okay, toss. Tick throw, right? Jab. This is a frame trap, but also a tick throw. The reason that this is a frame trap is because the pushback on block, right? This is really favorable for doing a throw because they're close enough to where you don't have to walk. You can just hit throw and you'll throw them. Throws in Street Fighter 5 are 5-frame startup. So if I have a move that's +1, right? Just hypothetically, if I have this jab, right? This move is +2, and my throw is 5 frames, right? I can act 2 frames before the opponent can. So that means that I go jab, I'm +2, 1-2. After my throw, I go 1-2, and now they can do something. So before my throw finishes, I still have 3-4-5, right? I have 3-4-5. There's a 3-frame gap here, right? Which would frame. Karen could technically press a jab here, but this is a frame trap. So like if Karen pressed the 4-frame normal, she'd get grabbed right out of it. Right? Crouch light punch is one of. Crouch light punch used to be a little bit better because you could no shimmy shimmy people, but you can do no shimmy shimmy with standing jab. Jab wait is a really powerful sequence to have. Because again, this is like a really common, what we see right here is a really, really common type of sequence and a really, really common timing, right? So people go tick, throw, tick, throw. The time that it transpires between this button being pressed and the throw is super common. You see this all the time, right? I 110% guarantee you that if you're playing Ken, right, and you standing jab somebody and you just crouch, they will whiff a throw, right? Jab wait is super powerful because this is super, super duper common, this type of sequence here, all right? It looks like Kara attempts to press a button to interrupt, right? It looks like she presses crouch jab, but it just gets eaten up either by the block stun or he presses it too late. Okay, Oki. So in the middle of the screen, you can't really. Yeah, you used to be able to use crouch light punch to no shimmy shimmy people because the pushback was greater, but they nerfed the pushback. Now, to do like a jab wait, you have to use standing jab, but you need to crouch because Ken has like some weird hitbox, hurtbox problems. I actually made a video about that, which I can play in a minute. Explain the Quan tech. So, in the middle of the screen, Ken wouldn't get to follow up with literally anything. A lot of people assume you can press standing roundhouse, but you can only press standing roundhouse against some specific characters who are wide hurt boxes and have slow walk speed. If Ken throws you in the middle of the screen, likelihood is that your character can just hold back and the hard kick will whiff and you'll get to whiff punish him after a forward throw. But in the corner, it's different. For everyone in the corner, it's different. You get manually timed walk up Oki, right? So Ken has to manually time his attack here, which he does. He chooses to do back medium punch. Not a bad option, because if you did like standing medium punch or crouching medium punch, the pushback might not be good enough for you to follow up. So back medium punch is not bad. He could continue the pressure with the fierce, because there's a frame trap. If you manually delay that target combo, there's a frame trap there. And if Ken has an EX, you can do EX Fireball, which makes yourself safe. And then you can continue your pressure after EX Fireball. EX Fireball is only +2. +1 in non-V-trigger mode. It's only +1 on block. So Ken would have to trade Karen with a jab because she's a 3-frame character, but you can still continue your pressure after. And it's a nice little mix-up off of the back medium punch, because if they attempt to take their turn, they get clipped by the hard punch. If they don't take their turn, you can steal the turn off of them. You can steal it off them, continue your pressure, right? You can make this nice little mix-up between, hey, I'm -2, but am I going to keep doing my target combo? Right? They have to guess while you have EX, which is nice. So this is a decent confirm. Not the best combo. He could have did a Fireball DP here, which is slightly more damage, but this is fine. Doing the Fireball DP can be difficult because you need just the right amount of pushback. So he could be a little bit too close for this. So the run combo is not bad. All right, Oki. If I was him, I'd go for a back throw right now. Okay, safe pressure, not bad. Oh, risky dash. This is, everybody has a Makoto dash, but right here, this is Karen's opportunity, right? This is a situation losing decision. Yo, what's up, Zako? I see you. Welcome back, man. Right? This he didn't need to do. Right? This he did not need to do. He did not need to do this. He should have walked up. Right? This is so vulnerable. This is like one of 3 ways he could have took damage. Right? He didn't need to do that. Karen's in the corner, right? He's got a V reversal on deck. Ken does, right? So even if she activates, he can deal with post-activate, right? You don't want to V reversal the immediate activation, but if she does something post-activate, you can V reversal her off of you. Yeah, but like the only ways he could have took damage is like jump, dash, or like just hold forward for too long. I mean, he can take the risk because he has high health, but why take a risk when you're in such a commanding position, right? He could have just caged her into the corner. Because right now, the decisions and opportunities that Karen can make and take advantage of are so few compared to Ken. Like, the corner is fucking oppressive. Here, we see Karen make the #1 mistake. Never, ever, at any point, if someone dashes at you, press throw tech. Never, ever press throw tech. What you press is jab. You press a button, right? Right here, it's like, oh, I'm safe from the throw. You could have killed him. Jab, jab, Tenko, right here, right? This is a huge opportunity, and there are many characters you do not want this to be your habit. If you throw tech when someone dashes at you, you're gonna get forward dash, back dashed. Like, that is, so many characters have forward dash, back dash, shimmy. You're gonna get gripped for doing that. So this is a little strategically suboptimal on both sides, right? Not super bad from Ken to dash. Like, sure, dash is an alright defensive option, especially if you use it sparingly, right? You want to think about it. I gotta give credit to Princess Slim, who I guess came up with this metaphor. Imagine you're cooking a meal. You want to put in some spice, right? You want to put in a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of cayenne, whatever, right? But you don't want to do too much. If you do too much, you're gonna ruin it, right? That's what you got to think about when you use these unsafe approach options, right? Can punish throws from backdash. Depends on when they throw you. And like if you're in the corner and someone does a meaty throw and you backdash, they can punish you for backdashing. Like if someone does a meaty throw, they can punish you for backdashing, and a lot of characters have an option. Every single character has an option select for that. Gotta get my gallon jug. Right? So the way that option select would work is actually really quite simple. So let's just use Ken as an example. You throw them meaty, right? You go to throw them, and they backdash. No matter what, you always hit down medium punch, right? Because if you grab them and they tech, your down medium punch doesn't come out because the tech animation plays. If you grab them and they get grabbed, they get scooped, your down medium punch doesn't come out because the scoop animation plays. But if you grab them and they backdash, your down medium comes out option select, and you punish them for backdashing. You don't do it right away. Like, you don't do grab medium. You do grab and you press medium during the timing which your grab would have resolved whiffing, right? So it's not really like a Street Fighter 4 option select, but it is an option select. Because if you pressed the button during that time and one of the throw animations is playing, you wouldn't get it. So every single character can do that. Backdashing in the corner is actually not as good as a lot of people think it is. And the reason a lot of people think backdashing in the corner is like a viable defensive option is because people aren't OSing. The number one player who will always OS your backdash in a corner is Mena RD. If you go watch Mena RD, every time he has someone cornered and he tries to normal throw them, he clips the shit out of them when they backdash. He always punishes that super well. I think he plays... I know he plays Birdie. I think he plays Sakura. I don't know what other character he plays, but pretty much any character can do it, and the option select is the same across the board. You just press a button. Just press a button at the right time. Yo, what's up, King Neri? Where I see you, man. What is good? Chilling. Jump into the corner. Also, another risky situation here. This is the Dark Unga. When I talk about the Satsui no Unga Bunga, right? When I talk about that, the temptation to just go fucking wild and play Street Fighter 5, right? This is the Dark Unga. This is that insidious, creeping succubus that is the Dark Unga. The Satsui no Unga Bunga. Jumping into the corner. It's so enticing. You want to do it. They're going to have to hold your cross up. This is the best time for you to cross them up, right? They have to hold that shit. No. Don't do it. Resist. Resist. Jumping into the corner is like the shittiest thing you can do. Everybody and their mom wants to jump in the corner. Resist. Be resolute. Just say no, man. This is your brain on the Dark Unga. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not jump into the corner. All right? That's like the worst decision you can make. Because when you jump in the corner, they know. Oh, okay. It's either cross up or empty low. So let me just evade. Right? Let me just walk out. Now you're in the shittiest position you could have possibly been. Right? You're in the shittiest position you could have possibly been. Kempi rarely does that shit. Maybe. He does it here, and it works out because Karen doesn't block. But my point is that because the opponent can walk forward, jump-ins into the corner are generally non-ambiguous, right? Unless your opponent is waking up into a meaty jump attack, jump-ins into the corner are very easily defended, right? And even a character like Karen, she can do Sapo. She can do the command dash, and even if you do a jump attack, she just heavy command dashes away, and she's upper body invulnerable, right? So she jumps over you, boom, Sapo, she's out, right? It's so tempting to jump into the corner. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stand resolute. You know what I mean? Don't let the Satsui no Unga Bunga infect you, right? Do not embrace Dark Unga. Yeah, run and dash are similar, right? Also, Kenpei, as a note, Kenpei is the best Ken player on the planet right now, until proven otherwise. This is the best Ken player, right? This is just like some random online match I found, but this is the best Ken. So if you're looking for like, damn, how do I be optimal with Ken? Watch Kenpei. Oh, I see you, Miss Patricia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. With our powers combined, we are truly paying my rent. Shmadoken. Okay, dashing. Oh, normals. This shoulder, this is important for Karen. This is very, very important for this matchup. The shoulder. Shoulder abuse. If you play Karen, abuse the fucking shoulder, right? Even if it gets blocked, the situation is not that bad for you. You know what I mean? Abuse the shoulder. This shit is fucked up. Can't press a normal, can't throw a fireball, you can't do shit. You just have to hold this. Abuse the shoulder. And then when Ken is afraid of the shoulder, he's like, damn, dude, she's shouldering me, right? Just walk up, press medium kick, walk up, press medium punch. The shoulder is fucked up. The shoulder, a good sprinkling of instant shoulder shuts literally all of Ken's options down. Right? And if you think like, oh, what if Ken neutral jumps my shoulder? Let him neutral jump. If he neutral jumps your shoulder, right, that's great, because now he's just neutral jumping in neutral, which you get to punish for free. Right? Abuse the shoulder. Okay? Okay, Karen gets a mix-up here between short, walk, short, or she gets short, throw, or short, walk, throw. Okay, he goes for another button. He goes for down medium punch, frame trap. Frame trap again. Kenpei attempts to... What does Kenpei attempt to do? Let's see. Let's look at the input display here. Boom. Walk back. Down medium kick. So here, if Karen had attempted to do a stagger pressure, if she attempted offense via pursuit, right? She pursued his position to get back into, like, right on top of him for good offense. This is defense via contestation, which would counteract the pursuit, right? Rock, paper, knee press, nightmare. But Karen continues to attack. Karen continues to press buttons, which frame traps this crouching medium kick. We've seen Kenpei getting away with a lot of crouching medium kick. So this is a wise decision from the Karen player to just go for frame traps. Right? Kenpei has been contesting like crazy. Can we take a minute to look at Ken's face right here? I need to interrupt this the regularly scheduled program to look at this shit. What is this? What is this? Hold up. Hold up. Let me... What is this? Hold up. You gotta enhance. What is this? You see this? I'm not the only one who sees this, right? What is that? What is that? Alright. Alright. Okay, Ken. Okay, here we go. Okay, combination. Oh, this is not a combination. Is this a counter hit combo? Is this a counter hit combo? Oh, we can see under Ken's toupee. I'm not gonna zoom and enhance that one. Okay, counter hit. Omega Unforge. I think he's... I don't know what he's trying to do. Looks like a fireball. People who press buttons after getting hit are a great mystery to me. So this should be Dizzy, right? Oh, he chose not to shmee X. Okay, alright. Now here, what do you do as Ken? What do you do? Alright. She's on top of you. You're fully locked and loaded. Right? You're fully locked and loaded. What do? You back rows. She sappos. You're in the corner. She's got V-trigger. Next hit is combo CA. Right? If you take a throw, combo CA. We know that Karen likes to take advantage of these situations. We've seen this before. I'm not gonna lie. I think Zaku is onto something. I think that this is a wise moment to DP. Not because Ken is gonna lose if he doesn't choose properly, right? Not because his health is low, right? But because the matches we watched before, we've seen that this Karen player has a tendency to go for Oki every time. However, there's also the fact that we just saw that this Karen player countered our interrupt, right? Our interrupt. Pretend we're Ken. Pretend we're playing Ken, right? We just saw that, oh shit, he counter hit me out of that medium kick. I was using that medium kick to interrupt him all the time because he constantly wants to advance after his second button. He always does block, block, advance. Then he goes for more pressure. So I've been countering that with medium kick. What do? Well, I know he just adapted to one thing. He's gonna change the other thing too? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a time to DP. But it's also not a time to DP. This is hard to make the read on. And I've been, Oh. This is pain. This is pain, bro. You should have did uppercut, dude. You should have did uppercut, bro. Oh my god. He pressed throw tech. You can't fault him, right? What you should have done, if you're going to throw tech right here, right? If you say, okay, shit, this is really bad. I want to defend throw tech. What you should do is wait to the last possible moment. Wait as long as possible, okay? And input a delay tech, option selected with V reversal. This is the input you should be doing, right? If you look on the screen here, this is the input you should be doing at the latest possible moment, right? This will result in you V reversaling, which will significantly take a chunk off of your stun and maybe hit Karen if she does down medium punch, or something like that. And if you do it properly timed, it will delay tech, right? So you tech at the last possible moment and block the reversal window. So you boom, I'm blocking the reversal window. OS, okay, if I'm in a media attack, this will now V reversal for me. Even if I'm -2, that's fine because I can just perform it again to tech the possible throw, the walk-up throw after my -2, or the button after my -2, right? And if he presses throw, you'll delay tech. Yeah, you can option select your V reversal and throw. So if you press Ken's V reversal is 3 kicks, right? And so if you press 3 kicks and 1 punch, this will give you throw on whiff, and if you're in block stun, this will give you V reversal. If your V reversal is 3 punches, right? If you have a punch V reversal, you just press 3 punches and light kick. This will give you throw if you're not in block stun, and if you are in block stun, this will give you V reversal. And even if the V reversal is unsuccessful, even if it doesn't connect, you can. It is even if your V reversal doesn't land, it takes a chunk of stun away no matter what, right? It takes a chunk of stun no matter what. So what this means is that if Karen were to throw you, like if you V reversal and she throws you out of it, you're not dizzy, and she has to do another walk up Oki, right? If she presses a meaty button, you V reversal late. If she does a delay if she does a throw, you delay tech, and if she does a delay throw, you immediate tech, right? If you time this properly, right? So this is the defensive choice here. If you're making the defensive choice, you block the reversal window, delay tech, option select, V reversal, right? If you want to take the contested choice, you fucking DP. You play Ken. All that shit I said about the Dark Unga, no, embrace it. There are no good decisions. Everything is a risk. Just fucking uppercut, bro. But he does a regular delay tech. Hey, V reversal is sick. All right, I see you, Super Pats. Super Pats, I'm looking right at you, bro. I'm looking right at you, dog. V reversal is fucking sick. Use your V reversal. All right, V reversal is like your only defensive option. You have so many creative ways to use that shit. Use your V reversal, bro. Use your V reversal. All right, which one do we want? We actually want this one. Okay. So this is hella unfortunate. He does a delay tech. And he fucking dies. Cause she does a throw bait. This is a throw bait. Unthrowable move, bro. This is kinda galactic brain. But if Kenby had done what we talked about, he would have blocked this. And he would have V-reversaled it. And he would have been out of the situation. He would have gave up the red bar of courage. I know the red bar of courage is like really nice, but you don't need it. You don't need it, right? He would still have super. He has options. Besides, even if he activated the red bar of courage, he still need to earn 2 hits. Unforge. Option select your V reversal and throw. You guys want to see a video I made about that? We got 2 videos to play. We got the one about jab weight Kentech, and then we got the one about we can watch V reversal and throw. I was gonna redo this. Really, I was gonna redo this. Let me go here. The red bar of courage. All right, let's go. Quick hit. Still the best idea for replay review. I see you. All right, yeah, I was gonna redo this, but we can watch this. And then we need jab weight. Hey, NKB, why are you playing these videos, bro? Aren't you supposed to be streaming? Hey, look, these are my videos. I need to go use the restroom. Alright, hold up. And see. Controversial. How do I... Can I add this to, like, a playlist, bro? Can I play both of these in a row? Alright, I'm just gonna play... We'll watch this one first. This is the specific Kentech I was talking about earlier. I will be right back. I'm going to put this empty cup downstairs and use the restroom. And meanwhile, please enjoy this really shitty video I made. Season 1 of Street Fighter V, many characters had light normals that on block would push them just far enough away to be out of the throw range for the majority of the cast. But these normals would also not push them so far away as to remove the threat of a tick throw. The pushback on these light normals was perfect for performing a jab weight or a no shimmy shimmy mix-up on the opponent. Between Season 1 and now, the majority of the light normals which had this ideal pushback were adjusted such that it removed the jab weight mix-up as a possibility. Ken used to perform this mix-up with his crouching light punch. However, just like all the other characters, his crouching light punch was adjusted such that it prevents this mix-up from being possible. In Season 4, Ken's standing light punch has some strange properties. After a block stand light punch, he cannot throw the opponent without moving forward first. However, if he remains neutral, the opponent can still throw him. If Ken attempts to tech this throw, it causes both throws to whiff. If Ken takes no action after a standing light, his hurtbox will linger forward for a moment before snapping back to normal. This is what enables his opponent to throw him without Ken being able to throw back. When Ken attempts to tech, the throws whiff because performing an action causes Ken's hurtboxes to reset to normal and draw back immediately instead of staying forward. This oddity with standing light punch enables Ken to perform a pseudo jab weight mix-up by performing a standing light punch and then immediately crouching. It leaves Ken in the perfect range for micro walk throw to be a threat, and for him to be able to whiff punish an opponent's attempt to throw. This works on Abigail, Akuma, Alex, Blanca, Boxer, Cammy, Chun-Li, Cody, Ed, Guile, Ibuki, Juri, Kage, Ken, Laura, Nakali, Rashid, Ryu,
I
have returned. Oh, this Zangief. This part of this video really
Old
sucks.
Zeku.
And young Zeku. This does not work on Falk. This video. Why is it like this? Manat. This video sucks. Mika. Ocho. Colleen. Karen. I should remake this. Nash. I just want to remake all these videos. I just like my videos used to be so shitty. Birdie. Dawson. So the reason that this is like this, right, is that Urian. It doesn't matter what your character's throw range is. It works really weird. Like it works on Abigail. I don't know. It could just be better. It could just be more interesting. And plus, I could add like Seth and Rose and Dan and, you know, add the new characters that came out. Excuse me. This one I want to remake too. I was actually working on this one the other day, but I figured I'd wait till the update. I figured I'd wait till the update to remake this. Put in more information, and in case they change something, right? There's a few quick tips. Performing a V reversal will lower your character's stun and trigger the stun bar to start decaying. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for the update. You can option select V reversal and throw. Stream the presentation. Is that? Can I do that? Is that illegal? The input for this, depending on your character, is down forward plus 3. You don't have to press down forward here. You can just press forward if you want. Down forward and 3 punches plus light kick. This is particularly useful if your character has a move with an input that overlaps the V reversal input. While whiffing throw is still unsafe, it's much less so than whiffing a move you don't intend or wasting an important resource unintentionally. If you don't want to take the risk of whiffing anything at all, you can perform V reversal with negative edge. To input this, instead of pressing the buttons down when you V reversal, you simply release them. If you want a V reversal with negative edge, you have to plan ahead. Like you have to know you're gonna want a V reversal. Also, to negative edge V reversal, you sacrifice your ability to throw tech. You can actually perform V reversal with any direction that includes forward. You can V reversal with up forward. Now, I might be mistaken, but you can use this to get out of Cody Rock setups. I think. I'm not sure. Probably not. I don't know. I don't really know the setups enough to say. But you can V reversal with up forward. Since you can also perform V reversal with down forward, this means that you can option select V reversal and EX uppercut, which can help you blow through some untrue block strings. So here I say you can option select V reversal and EX uppercut. Ryu, Cammy, Ryu and Cammy can do this, right? Ryu and Cammy can easily option select DP and V reversal because down forward 3 punches gives you V reversal if you're in block stun, and if you're not, it gives you DP. This is useful for like activation sequences, like Dhalsim, fire activate, poison cocktail, tosses. Like sometimes poison will do a block string and toss the cocktail. If you have a character you can DP through. Ken can do this specifically. Ken can do this, but you need to use light uppercut because you have to do down forward, light punch, and then 3 kicks. See, Cammy can do this. Is like another useful situation. It's like, okay, Akuma's gonna do the red fireball. Meow, meow. Turn off the input overlay. So that's a true block string. She got V
With
reversal
the
there.
limited number of defensive options in Street Fighter V, applying these V reversal techniques at the right time could just make the difference between a victory and a defeat. But I mean, hey, what do I know?
If I look at the patch notes, I think I might want to cut it up. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. So like, I think those videos are shitty. let me show a video that I think is not shitty. I think this video is okay. I think this video is just okay. I don't know how I feel about like just cutting parts of a stream and then uploading them to YouTube. I feel like that's so low effort. I don't know. This video I think is okay. Let me play this. This is the most recent one. In Street Fighter V, all grounded normal throws have 5 frames of startup, 3 active frames, and 17 frames of recovery. Different characters have varying ranges that their normal throws reach. Varying throw ranges deeply affects the throw bait game around that character. You will need to practice different sequences for baiting throw in specific character matchups. During a wake-up animation, all characters have 2 frames of throw invulnerability. Here, we can see that Ken is +5 after this sequence. If he attempts to immediately throw Akuma, the throw will land meaty. The second and third active frames will whiff due to the 2 frames of throw invulnerability on wake up. Street Fighter V has Kara throws. However, unlike older games in the series, the utility of Kara throws comes not from being able to cover a greater distance, but from delaying the startup of your throw. If Ken were to perform the same sequence, but instead use a Kara throw, he would delay the startup of his throw by 1 frame. This would enable him to grab Akuma without having to manually time a setup. That Kara throw is hella significant. There are many characters that have +5 Oki or +5 on block stuff that would benefit from that 1 frame delayed throw. The ones that come to mind is Ken, of course. If you EX DP somebody and then you run, you get +5. Which means to threaten throw on wake up, you either need to manually time 1 frame, which is really hard, or you could just Kara throw them. The second one is Sagat EX knee. Sagat EX knees you, he can get +5, and he can do a Kara throw. Every single character in the game can perform a 1 frame delayed Kara throw with any button you want, right? So there's a lot of situations in Street Fighter V where characters are +5, and being able to threaten throw as part of your mix-up is like really nice. I saw on Twitter the other day that people were complaining about how Sagat can't Kara throw you after EX knee or something or can't throw you after EX knee because he's +5 or something. I was like, man, I really want to type use Kara throw into this Twitter thread, but also I don't want to type into a Twitter thread. Anyway. In addition to the 2 frames of throw invulnerability on wake up, characters are also invulnerable to throws when they are airborne or in the midst of a move that is specifically set to be invulnerable to throws. If Akuma were to backdash or perform a throw invincible reversal, even a properly timed throw would not land. When an opponent is vulnerable to throw can be deceptive and non-obvious. Even if an opponent looks unthrowable, they may still actually be. For example, you could use throw to stuff an opponent's move when a normal attack would not suffice, like if there's an active hitbox between you. Throw an opponent when they appear to be airborne, but are actually not, or even abuse the fact that specific moves shift your opponent's throw hurt box forward.
Ken can throw loop. Akuma, Sakura,
When a
Ken.
character is thrown,
a couple
they
characters.
cannot perform a back rise. They can only perform a quick rise in place or a delay rise. The knockdown advantage of a successful normal throw varies from character to character. However, if the opponent quick rises, the knockdown advantage will always be less than the total amount of frames it takes for that character to forward dash. Because of these two properties, many characters
This is what we
do
were
not
talking
get a
about earlier.
particularly strong offensive sequence if the opponent quick rises after a forward throw, especially in the middle of the screen. This makes taking the throw a much more strategically advantageous option over attempting to contest or evade a throw. If you get thrown, to continue their offense, the opponent must take an unsafe approach option or forfeit their frame advantage. If you get baited for attempting to throw tech, even in the middle of the screen, you can potentially take a full combo's worth of damage and be put into another disadvantageous situation. The only time it is strategically optimal to tech a throw is if
This is
the throw
all
would KO
unavoidable.
you,
Even
stun
if you V reversal is
or
unavoidable.
otherwise put you into a checkmate situation. In Street Fighter V, the throw tech window is 7 frames. You can use this generous window to enhance your defense with a technique known as delay tech. A delay tech is performed exactly as it sounds. Input blocking, and then with some delay, input a throw. When timed properly, if you happen to block an incoming attack, the block stun will eat your throw input and you will block.
No, if
If
Seth,
instead the
if back there, if Seth did V reversal, he'd get hit by the follow up booms. So all right, so let me rewind it. Let's look at this. Okay.
taking the
Where are we going?
offense advantage, you can potentially
Okay, here, right? So here, dash up.
the only time
Right.
is strategically
If Seth V reversals this, Guile throws him on reaction,
check a throw.
right? He could V reversal right here, maybe. Right? I think Guile will be able to block.
Is if
He could probably V reversal right here, but if he V
the
if he V reversals here, he gets hit by that
throw
sonic
would
boom.
K-
If he V reversals here, he gets hit by the next one, and then right here, if he V reversals the
or
super,
otherwise put you into
his V reversal will move him forward, and he gets hit by the other side of the super.
a checkmate situation.
So this is like a pretty checkmate. I think he probably could have V reversaled that down medium punch, but that situation is super unavoidable.
In Street Fighter V, the throw tech window is 7
So,
frames.
yeah, there's one spot, right? Oh, to make the CA whiff? No, if you V reversal, if any character V reversals Guile CA and you don't do, if you're not claw, if you move forward, you get hit by the other side. So the only V reversal you can use are ones that go backwards or go to the other side of the opponent. Like I think Manat can do it. I think Claw can do it, but not a
You
lot of
use
people
this
can get out of
generous
that.
window to enhance your defense with a technique known as delay tech.
This is probably the most. This is after mixing up your quick rise and back rise. This is probably the second most important defensive thing to know in Street Fighter V is delay teching.
A delay tech is performed exactly as it sounds. Input blocking, and then with some delay, input a throw. When timed properly, if you happen to block an incoming attack, the block stun will eat your throw input and you will block. If instead the opponent attempted to throw you, you would still have input throw soon enough to tech. The specific timing of your delay tech input will need to vary depending on the situation and sequence you are attempting to defend. During a throw or throw tech animation, both characters become immune to everything. Their hitboxes and hurtboxes disappear from the screen. You can use this to avoid some sticky situations. When a throw tech occurs, the player to press throw first is pushed backwards. The player to press throw second stays in place. Throw escape will appear on the side of the player to press throw second.
You can use the icon and the positioning after a throw tech to inform your offense with the opponent's tech timing. If you see the opponent is teching soon, you can abuse it by doing something like a frame trap or an immediate throw bait. If you see the opponent is delay teching, you can do something like a shimmy or a very wide frame trap. Most characters can anti-air a neutral jump after missing a meaty throw.
Same thing with backdash.
Always be ready to input an anti-air after a throw attempt. This is particularly powerful on grapplers, who can use this to discourage the opponent from attempting to evade, and thusly set up opportunities to command grab. You can option select your V reversal and throw. This is most useful when performed as a delay tech, and it can help you if your character has moves that overlap with the V reversal input. Street Fighter V is a game where the difference between a victory and a defeat is often decided by a player's understanding of the subtleties within each of the game's systems. Knowing these quick tips might just lead you to your next win. But I mean, hey, what do I know? This video and others like
got a
it are made
Patreon
possible
page.
by the generous support of my patrons. I would like to extend a special shout out to my tier 3 patrons, Miss Patricia, Kyra Momcha, and Zaku3.
Bro, I got a Patreon page. The plug. All right, let's do we have I have some replays I looked on YouTube. I got more Kempi replays, but I don't know. Am I trying to watch Kempi? I feel like I don't know. So I got on YouTube here. The best idea? Hit me. Hit me. I'm prepared. Hold up. I'm braced. I'm braced. I hit the Windows key. Shit. Hold up. Okay, I'm braced. Hit me. Bro, I'm so braced right now. I couldn't get any more braced. The highest rank Ken under 10k points? Is that a lot? How much is this? This is 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. This is can I read numbers? Yeah. Yeah, that's 12,000, right? Yeah. Diamond is 14k. Okay, how do you do it? Replay search. All battle types. Ken. Character 2. Wait. League points. This one? Rival search? Oh, yeah. Alright. Quan. This works. Okay. Alright, let's watch a match. This works versus Zangoose. Or netcode is fixed versus noob. Oh man, dude, that's a noob. Dude, that's a godlike name. It's like noob. Bro, this guy's name is sick. What do you mean, dude? His name is fucking ill. His name is Noob, bro. Holy shit. I love this guy's name. Oh man, I love that guy's name. That name is fucking nice, dude. Hold on, let me put this on. Alright. Stop holding back. Yo, Blazing Blue Comet, Dance Hawk 2020. Super Jaws. Dude, noob. Let's go noob. Alright, let's watch the noob replay.
It's recent. Yo, it's Super Jaws. Dude, I see you. I see you. That's good. We gotta watch the noob replay. Alright, no, fuck it. We're watching Super Jaws replay. Alright, let's watch it. You thought you could escape? You thought you defeated Alex and there was actually an escape? No, there's no escape. You can't escape. Bring back, Bring back high-pitched voice Alex. Soft voice Alex. You can't escape. Ah, hyper bomb. Alright. So this matchup, this is actually a very even matchup. This is actually very fair. One of the significant things is how Alex is going to deal with projectile. He has a few ways to deal with this. He can retreat and do slap, and that kind of neutralizes the situation. He can do stomp. He can do EX elbow. Of course, he could jump and mix up his jump arc. It's not super good, but he can do that. Generally, the trick here with Ken is to pay attention to when Alex has charge. When Alex is crouching, he can stomp over your projectile, especially if he has EX bar, right? So as Ken, one of the important things you're doing in neutral here is paying attention to whether or not Alex has down charge. Okay. Elbow. Hadouken. Elbow. Okay, Nooch. Oh, confirm opportunity. Out of the corner. Block string, fireball. Okay, opportunity right here. So there's a concept in fighting games, particularly Street Fighter, called the grappler jump. Okay. And the grappler jump is basically the opponent can jump at you from a distance where if they press an attack in the air, they'll hit you, right? So like right here, if Alex presses an attack in the air, right, he'll hit you. If Alex lands and does nothing, your uppercut will whiff, right? The reason that Alex gets hit here is because he didn't fucking block, right? But that distance is really important, especially if your character is a command grab character, or any character can actually do this. But grapplers usually have like a button that jumps them short and a button that jumps them long. Like grapplers always have that big jumping hard kick that goes really far, right? Alex performed a grappler jump, right? So if he had defended right there, I'm pretty fucking confident that he would have this would have whiffed, right? Because he's holding forward right here. Maybe you clipped him on the very end. Let's take a closer look at that. But that range he jumped from didn't look like a spot where DP is an option. But irregardless of how this actually turns out, the grappler jump is a super important thing to know about, right? Because let's just pretend Alex is gonna block, right? If he presses a button, it touches Ken, right? If you throw a normal attack, it whiffs and he gets to punish you when he lands. If you do a DP, it whiffs, he gets to punish you when he lands, right? This is a grappler jump. That distance is a little bit different based on where your character can jump from, but every single character can do this, and it's really important. And it's particularly powerful if you're fighting against somebody who doesn't have a DP, right? They have to use normals or something like that. I mean, it works good versus DPs too, but grappler jump is like super sick. Let's see. Yeah, he lands. He's landed. He lands. Okay. Okazuma, counter hit. Unfortunate. Okay, buttons, chilling. Dash. Big opportunity right here. This is his life. His life. Right here. Boom. Jab, jab. Ken had already decided to walk backwards. So this is pretty tough to check. Like if you decide to do something and then they suddenly dash at you, it can be really difficult because dashes are so fast in this game. Okay, short, medium, chillin'. Gave up the corner. Oh, nice anti-air. Toss. Opportunity. Jumped into the corner. Could have been a convert. One of the hardest things in Street Fighter to like be prepared for is when you press a button. Are you supposed to confirm the back medium punch? Well, okay, so let's go back. Where is it? Is it back here? Yeah, here. You can confirm this. Like the time you have to do hard punch is pretty long. Like it's possible to back medium punch. Did it hit them? Okay, it hit them. Hard punch, right? Like you can actually do that, right? It's not easy, but it's something you can do. That's a big opportunity for damage right there, because you could have did hard punch, fireball, heavy DP, or if you weren't confident about how close you are to the corner, you can always do target combo 1, step kick DP, right? This was a good idea. Yeah. That's the Momochi special. If you go back and you watch old Street Fighter 5, like season 1, 2, whenever Momochi was playing Ken, you'll watch him walk up to people, back hard punch, and then wait the fattest second. Like, my man does back medium punch. He puts his feet up, bro. He's reclining. He is chilling. He's just like, oh, so God. And then he does hard punch, bro. He's like, oh, it hit them? Let me hard. You have forever to do it. It's not super easy, but you can definitely do that. That's like what Momoshi is famous for. I just lifted the microphone out of the stand. Hold on. Also, am I gonna get? Don't cancel me for that. All right, don't cancel me. That was a funny joke. Okay. Okay, so here's another confirm opportunity. What I was saying before is this is one of the hardest things to learn and master is when you do anything, you're committed to that action, right? So you press jab, you know what's gonna happen. Ken doesn't have like 7 different variations of jab. He's got one jab, right? When you press medium punch, you know what's gonna happen. You've seen it before, right? You know what's gonna happen. When you press your button, you need to be prepared for the consequence, right? So this is, even professional players are not always ready for this. You need to be prepared for the consequence. You know what's going to happen. It's the same every time. You press medium punch comes out, right? You press jab comes out. You need to be ready for on hit and on block. So like being ready to confirm surprise hits like this, quite difficult, but definitely doable. And something that everybody needs to be thinking about. Like if I press a button, I need to be prepared for the consequence, because if I'm not, why did I press the button, right? So you throw this, you go, oh shit, this is going to hit or going to block. On hit, I'm going to do X. On block, I'm going to do Y. I'm ready. I had hit the button. So here, you have a confirm opportunity. Jumping into the corner, always very risky. This is a easily blocked. You jump his normal attack, right? If you go and look up, if you Google the Footsie's Handbook, there's an entire section on using jump in neutral. The gist of it is that you can jump over normals. So if you think you know when they're going to do a normal attack, you can jump over it. Here, I would just wager to say that Ken was like, okay, I want to keep my offense. What's an offensive action I know how to do? I'm just going to choose jump, right? Okay, decent combo. Replay analysis. Yeah, this is we did Kempi, then we did watch some videos, and then we have this replay here. Oh, hard kick. Okay, so roundhouse is very punishable, and this is actually one of the more difficult moves to line up, right? Because if you hit them on the tippity tip of your roundhouse, it's difficult for them to punish you, right? But if you hit them up close like this, they get to do a punish. This is -4 on block. So Alex can do stand short here. He can do standing light kick. He chooses to do not the correct normal, but you try to steal your turn, right? when I say turns, like, oh, it's his turn, steal the turn, take your turn, right? Street Fighter is not really turn-based. But because of the frame advantage and frame disadvantage, and the way pressing attacks or taking actions when you cannot act first, like if you're minus, right? So say you're -6. If you're -6 and you press a button, it's very likely your opponent's going to interrupt you, right? The risk reward there, or the potential consequences and the potential rewards and the risk of that working is not really in your favor in any way, right? So it's kind of their turn, right? So if they're plus, it's their turn. If they're minus, it's your turn, right? Because you can either go first or they can either act first, right? So you kind of get into a situation where people let you go, right? So say, for example, if you're -2, you might block and let the opponent go. You could press a button. You could do what you did here, but that would be called stealing your turn or attempting to steal your turn, right? So right here, you're -4, right? You're in punishable range, right? You're in punishable range, but let's just pretend you weren't. Let's pretend you did this on the tippity tip. You could try to steal your turn, right? You could press jab. You could try to move. You could try, I don't know, EXDP or any action, right? You could steal the turn off of him. What Alex does here is he takes his turn. He just misses his punish, right? So after stand hard kick, you don't want to do this up close because he could punish you with standing light kick, right? You want to hit this move at the tippity tip, the furthest reaching tip of this move. You want to hit it. It's still punishable, but it's very difficult because of the spacing. Some characters can punish you, but Alex cannot, right? So this move, you don't want to do it up close. So boom, he takes his turn by pressing a button. He just doesn't punish you. You try to steal your turn with stand light punch. Activation station, Schwambo. Okay, Alex, the rarest situation. Alex gets Oki after EX knee. So Alex can dash up, and now he's at frame advantage, right? Boom, he goes for a little frame kill. You stay down, all right, whatever, right? You want to mix up your get-ups. So think about getting up off the ground this way, right? You know how you can mix the opponent up on block, right? You can go jab, walk, jab, walk, jab, walk, jab. Or you could go jab, walk, throw, right? You could tick throw, or you could do a frame trap, right? Or you could do jab, walk forward, walk back, right? You see how there's like, I can mix him up, and I could even encourage my opponent to expect something, right? I could condition him a little bit. So I could do walk, throw. I could do jab, walk, throw. Jab, walk, throw. Let's say I did that 3 times. Then I could do jab, walk back, right? Everybody, that's basic mix-ups, basic setting up mix-ups, basic conditioning Street Fighter. Everybody knows how to do something like that, or like, that's the idea. You can do that on defense. Every single action you take, you can do that with. So a really important thing in Street Fighter V, because offense is so easy to get and is so oppressive, when you fall down on the ground, you want to intentionally and purposefully mix up how you get up, right? So you want to do quick rise in place. You want to do back rise, right? You want to do no rise sometimes, but you want to do these on purpose. So quick rise in place, 2 punches, back rise, 2 kicks, no rise, do nothing, right? Just something to think about. When you fall down, you can mix him up. He has to take a risk for his offensive sequence, right? This is going to help you get out of so many situations. Mix up how you get up. Okay, chillin'. Bold DP. Counter hit. Jump into the corner again. Perut. Oh. Okay, you only need 1. You're really ahead right here. right? Ken is really, really ahead. So Ken doesn't actually need to do anything. To take any action in Street Fighter is to take a necessary risk, right? If you walk forward, they can press a button. If you crouch, they can go overhead. If you block, they can grab you. If you stand up, they can go low. If you press a button, they can interrupt you. If you miss a button, you can get whiff punished, right? Everything is risky, right? Everything is risky. So right here, you're so far ahead. You don't really need to do anything, right? So why jump, right? You just be like, well, I just want to attack. That's perfectly valid reason. If you want to rush that shit down, perfectly valid reason. But you don't have to, because you're in a commanding position over Alex. He has to take risks now, right? He has to do something to lower your health bar, because if that 51 seconds goes down to 0, Ken wins, right? So you actually don't have to do shit. You don't need to jump. You don't need to attack. You don't need to kill him. You just need to have more health than him when it's 0 seconds, right? So you're chilling. Okay, here, right? You're trying to... Looks like you're just trying to zap him out, right? You're trying to zap him out with a light attack. Just clip him with a light attack. You want to use jab or crouching light kick. Crouching light kick is probably the best option here because it's 4 frames, so it's one of your fastest attacks, and it's +1 on block, which means that it's still your turn, right? So if he tries to go, you can interrupt him with another crouching light kick. And if he tries to walk away from you, crouching light kick is a low. So when you're trying to light somebody out, just do crouch short, crouch short, crouch short, right? Jab is okay, but standing short is -1, which means that if he presses his jab here, you get interrupted for standing short again, right? But if you do crouching light kick, he can't walk backwards. You're +1, so he can't interrupt you. And you could just light kick, light kick, light kick, light kick, right? Crouch, 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 crouch. So I see what you're doing, and it's not a bad idea to try to like ha ha ha, right? That's good, right? People do that. That works all the time. You just want to make sure you choose the right normal for it. Oh, surprise run. Surprise run. All right, let's go round 2. Oh shit. He put on the jacket. Oh. Whiff punish opportunity. So right here, this is a hard whiff. This is a difficult whiff punish, kinda. Cause like, the fuck? He did roundhouse? You could press stand medium punch here. Stand medium punch is one of Ken's best buttons. You can buffer it into maybe EX, hurricane kick, or fireball if you like. Okay, boom. Elbow. Now the elbow from Alex, if you do it from really, really far away, it can be hard to punish. But if Alex does elbow up close, you want to press standing light kick or standing jab because you probably punish him. Okay, slap. Backdrop. Oh. Okay, chillin'. Oh, okay. So this is plus, right? So boom. He's +3. It's his turn. I see you, Droga. It's +3. It's his turn, right? So now he gets to go 3 frames before you do. You could try to steal your turn if you think he'll do something like walk forward, walk back, or take a long time. But it's still his turn. So he just goes for the standard frame trap. And you get checked right out of your turn steal, right? If you're stealing your turn here, I don't know, DP during the block string. But that's, if you miss your DP, that's half your health bar, right? So, yeah. Careful when you want to take your turn. Dizzy juice? Oh, no dizzy juice. So this applies to Ken, Akuma, and Kage. If you block a Ken, Akuma, or a Kage DP, don't do your crush counter. Neutral jump. You'll do more damage by neutral jumping. Alex could have had a kill sequence right here if he just did neutral jump. He should have did Sakura. Yeah, Sakura DP2, I think EX. If he could have did neutral jump into shit. anything he wanted. Like, he could have did neutral jump. Boom. Took you dizzy. You've been in the corner. Okay. Oh, footsies. Oh, elbow. Stand short right here. He's -6. Oh, okay. Punish. Opportunation. Punish opportunation. See, if he's really close to you, you want to stand short. It's not his turn. He's punishable. Oh. Oh. Okay. Grab City. That's a tough one. Because if you tech early, he could hit you. If you don't tech, he can throw you, right? Maybe a delay tech there. Maybe look for a delay tech into V reversal. Okay. Less fireballs. Less fireballs. Has he really been doing anything to counter fireballs? Not really, right? Why give up the fireball? Elbow. Okay. Punish opportunity. Dashes are very hard to check. Dashes are very hard to check, but you want to make it... You want to train yourself to activate the monkey neuron. You want your lizard brain... You want your brain stem to respond with jab, jab, stand short. Right? Or jab, target combo, or whatever, right? You want a automatic response to checking dashes. You want to be so trained at checking dashes that it just happens without you even thinking about it. Your hands just do it. It can be really hard to check dashes because they're fast in this game. Even the slow ones are animated weird and fast. But right here, well, that you decided to throw a fireball. But right here, that's his life. That's his life. He could have died. You know what I mean? Okay, chillin'. Oh, sweet Baruski. Schmifty. Okay, right here. If you want a frame trap right here. Boom. Okay, -2. No longer your turn. He could press a button. Ken can frame trap people with the second part of the target combo. So if you do a delay and then the second part of the target combo, that will frame trap them, right? But that is unsafe on block. So you need to make sure you have an EX bar to cancel into EX fireball. All right. If he decides to press here and you don't do that, whatever you do next will get interrupted. So this is a turn. This is another turn steal. You're going after you gave up your turn with this, right? Yeah, this is minus. This gives up your turn. What you want to, like, so say if you want to keep your offense going right here, right? Boom, you do this. Okay? You can do crouching jab, standing jab. You could do another crouching medium punch, or you could do a standing medium punch, right? All of those are plus on block, which means that you can keep your offense going, you keep your turn going. You can threaten walking forward, you can threaten staggered pressure when you're plus. But right here, because you're minus, to Alex, this is a signal. If Alex knows the matchup, he has matchup knowledge about back medium punch, this is a signal for him to take his turn. So unless you want to get into that mind game of, am I gonna hard punch, cancel EX, I have EX, this is a -2 mix-up, right? Unless you want to get into that, this is his turn, right? So if he presses right here, jab, short, even if he presses his medium punch, he interrupts you. So that's a turn steal. Okay. Jumperooski. Combo opportunity here, right? So boom, landed the jump in. Combo opportunity, down medium punch, back medium punch, target combo. We'll interrupt. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh, big combo opportunity right here. When you block this, you get to do a whole ass. You get the whole ass combo. He's -8. You get to do down medium punch into your target combo here. Okay, back throw. All right, not a bad decision. At any point in time, if you can back throw your opponent to the corner, you usually want to back throw them. Ken's back throw is OD. Arguably, best back throw in the game. Maybe second to young Zeku. Maybe second to Zeku with the young back throw, but Ken's back throw is OD. Like it's crazy. It goes so far. So back throw, not a bad. Like we were saying earlier, the position behind your character, the space behind your character, often more valuable than your health bar. So if you can corner the opponent, you usually want to choose to corner them instead of doing damage, unless you're gonna kill them or stun them, right? Okay, so all right, boom. He charged it all the way. If Alex charges that all the way and you're not about to die, the guard break makes the damage scaled really badly. So like, it's okay if he guard breaks you. It's not the end of the world. And remember, Alex doesn't get good Oki. So like, unless he does EX knee, he can't do shit to you. Oh, turn steal. Oh, combination station. I see you. Excuse me. Pretty standard. All right. I'll play Drogba, and then I gotta go feed my cat. I got you. Let me get that invite, bro. Yeah, I mean, so like, if anybody wants like a replay review, Secret, you don't need to spend channel points on it. You just have to be like, hey, here's the CFN ID. Let me look at your replay. Usually, I'll whip out like a Word document and like write down notes. We'll go round by round. I feel so weird drinking out of this gallon jug. I recently got this to like, you know, because I'm always chronically dehydrated. I feel so weird drinking out of this gallon jug.
Let's do this.
All right. Expose your fraudulence. Here's a secret. I'm the biggest fraud of them all. You thought I knew about this game? Psych, I don't know shit about this game, dude. You think I play Street Fighter 5? I don't play Street Fighter 5. I just put up with it. I don't play this game. I don't play this game at all. Stretch out my hands. I play this game like once a week, and then I get angry that I'm not good at it. I get so butthurt. I'm like, man, I should be doing better. But I don't train any. Like, you can't. Oh shit! I have to turn this off. Fuck. Okay. Oh, what's up, though? Oh, back through. Huh? Roundhouse. This is the position where roundhouse is alright. Could have did a better combo. Standing on wake up. Could have did a better combo. Okay, not a bad V reversal. He has the. Does he have the red bar? No, he just V reversal. Okay, chilling. Oh, bad tech. Oh, quick res. Opportunity. Standing there. Oh. Careful that he doesn't. Zanto. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Shoutouts to Young Zeku's anti-air options.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, chilling. Fear bull. Step kick. Oh, that was weird. Okay, I've got super. Shroud. Oh, okay, a wise jump. Shisho, Zanto. Back rise. That whiffed because I back rose him. Oh, got away with the run. Oh, nice. Damn, he grabbed my DP. Okay, I've got the red bar of courage. I'm out of here. See ya. Dash. Fake. Oh, he got me. Okay. Chilling. Got 52 seconds. Oh, okay. Oh, I might be dead. Oh. Oh. Oh, the crush. Okay. That's how you stagger, right? Stagger pressure. Jump now. Ah, fuck it up. Unfortunate. Kind of rise. Quick rise in place. Crouching. Drop my combo. Young Zeku has a hard time anti-airing people, so just jumping at him like crazy. Yep. Not gonna EX. Overhead. Damn, it didn't kill him.
You win.
Yeah, the stand medium kick is good, but it's like in front of him. It doesn't cover like above him. So I feel like young Zeku has to choose between jump, air to air, and anti-air from far away. It can be very difficult. Kind of the same way that Claw has trouble anti-airing people. I feel like when young Zeku is on the screen, I'm just jumping. Like, okay, Oki. Buffer. Jump. Old Zeku. Don't want to jump at Old Zeku. Old Zeku can DP you. Ooh. The tip. If that happens again, I'm just going to walk up and try to target combo him. Okay, chilling. 1, 2. Oh, I forgot my second dash. He did tack, though. Got her! Oh, standing up too soon. Okay. Oh, okay. Forge. Unhand me, ye foul rapscallion. Let's start jumping. He's got the red bar of courage. Back throw? Neutral? Neutral because he jumps. Oh no! Okay, back res. Oh, I'm chilling. I'm not chilling. Oh hell yeah, I'm chilling. Unhand me. Overhead. He prefers to crouch. I notice that sometimes he's standing up. Right? Like I see him like when I activate or on a wake up and stuff, but that's mostly whenever I'm in the air. You know? Missed the punish on EX close range. Oh yeah, that's true. Bold of you to assume I know this matchup at all. How minus is close kick? Heavy fireball. Light fireball. Step kick. I almost have super. Feint. This is fake. It's also fake. Why did I do that? -4? Okay, I'll try staying short. I see. Could be -8. I always thought Graham was plus.
Round 1.
Alright. He's taking these long walks. Take my time. Ooh. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Just be careful not to get swooped. Oh, there's a standing, but I wasn't confident. He has almost red bar of courage. The next hit I get, I want to be a knockdown so I can pursue. Okay. Back rise? Yeah. Buffer. Watching out for the jump. I mean the slide. I'm far enough away, I don't think he can shoulder me. Chillin'. Jump. Oop. Cross up. No! Back throw. Okay, chillin'. Buffer boys. My jab was slow. He dashed at me. Regular Graham is punishable? We gotta look it up. Slow fireball, fast fireball. Stab kick. Slow fireball, nothing. I don't want him to shoulder me. Oh! Make it safe. I think that was a slide. He did walk forward into it. Oh! Bad habit. Unhand me. Push my way out of the corner with these. Back throw. Okay? He attacks a lot. I'm gonna go for some throw baits. Risky. Could have been better. He's got slide. Chilling. Oh, tried to DP that. I pressed. Okay. It's not -6. Fast fireball. Fast fireball. Fast fireball. Fast fireball. Slow fireball. He could walk out of that. Shoulder?
You win.
Yo, I see you, bro. What do you mean? It was a read, dude. It was a read. It was a read, bro. I was like, shoulder? He did shoulder. Yo, GG's, man. GG's. Good the game in. We gotta go training mode. Gotta go training mode. Yeah, I feed my cat every day at 6 p.m. EST. But like today I gotta he has like a little kitty cat area where I have like his food bowls and stuff. I gotta clean it up because he definitely gets food all over the ground. Take time to do that. We have just enough time to learn about Wagyu Graham. I know he has 2 versions of kick. He has forward kick and backwards kick, right? So which one am I looking at? How do I tell the difference? Okay, so schmorred kick, backwards. Oh, spin, left spin, right spin. What's this? Ow. Okay, so this is -6. Okay. Is it into the foreground on both directions? Okay, if he kicks you towards you. What's that? That's a right leg? If he uses the right leg, he's minus, right? But if he uses the left leg, he's plus? No, he's also minus. These shits is minus. The pushback on that as well. Six. That's down medium punch. The block zone on that is hella long. Alright, let's use FAT. Yeah. I'm gonna look it up. See, the thing about frame data, right, is frame data is a tool to help you solve problems. A lot of people think like, oh man, I gotta go look at a spreadsheet, right? No. You don't need to memorize frame data. You just need to know how it works. So when a situation like this happens, you can tell like, okay. Forward gram 6. Forward gram is -6 if you block it close, up close. We're looking at, it has the up close and then it has the projectile portion. So it goes 6, 4, -2. So what's his heavy gram? If you redeem another one, we'll just be out of time. Okay. So if he does this one, it's only -2. But who does this, right? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, who does this? You can tell by the length of the ink. So okay. And what's the back ram? The back ram is minus 14, 14. EX back ram is minus 2. So the back ram is always minus 14. And the forward gram depends on the length, but at worst it's minus 2. So I want to do a minus 4 punish. So I want to do stand short. Can be followed with the forward ram. Yeah, if you press another one. Okay, so I just want to do stand short. He could do like a little mix up, I guess. Like he could be like, am I gonna do it or not? Right? You guys want to see something fucked up? I'll show you, I'll show you something real fucked up, and then I'll where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. See something fucked up? Check this out. Let me go to the other corner. Okay. Check this out. Salty? Hey man, that was an honorable game. Get the run back, don't worry. We'll run it back. So, this, right? Check this out. Zangief. Okay. He's got a 2-frame super. His V reversal. On hit, like all V reversals, is +2. Right? Check this out. Oh, I fucked it up. You can you still do this? Can you still do this? Am I not close enough? Am I not close enough? I actually need to test this. They patched it out, you think? Let's find out. Let's find out. They increased the pushback? No. No. I just suck. That's a 2-hit combo. Check this out. Oh, man. My man can combo off of his V reversal. I got it on tape. Do you know Ken can combo off of his V reversal too? So can Chun-Li. Oh my god, come on. Two-hit combo? Two-hit combo. Two-hit combo. Why? That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. You can't pressure Zangief in the corner if he's got V reversal and super. Yeah. Zangief players can combo off with their V reversal. Yeah, Ken can combo off his V reversal and Chun-Li can do it too. It's much harder. Zangief is kind of the... Zangief is the only one that has an easy way to do it. Have you ever seen if you watch IDOM player, IDOM streams on Twitch, but also, you know, he's like Capcom Cup champion. He very frequently V reversals people back into the corner. So he'll pressure you and then V reversal. And then the opponent will V reversal, right? And then he'll just V reversal you back into the corner. Well, I mean, Laura gets Oki, and most characters, if you quick rise their V reversal in the corner, they get Oki on you. But if you V reversal a V reversal with Ken, Chun-Li, and I guess Kage, anyone who leaves you standing up and has a 3-frame button, they can, or a 3-frame button or a 3-frame attack, they can combo off their V reversal. In the year 20XX, when Street Fighter 6 is not released, people will still be doing that. Anyway, shout out to everybody who came to hang out. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for just chilling. Shout outs to everybody who came to ask questions. Really appreciate that. Shout outs to the replays we watched. Shout outs to shout outs. I stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Tomorrow is the update, so I might just, I don't know if I'm gonna like reaction stream that, but I might. We'll see. Anyway, you guys have the best possible Wednesday you could possibly have. Like, I really appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, shout outs to your boy Zaku_3, Gundam Boys. Optimal 4 hours of Street Fighter 5. Look, Street Fighter 5 is a drug. Alright? I don't care who you are, right? This is a fact. Street Fighter 5 is a drug. If you were playing Street Fighter 5 for more than 4 hours, if you're playing Street Fighter 5 for more than 3 hours, you need to seek help. Anyway, you guys stay chilling. I really appreciate you guys. I know I say it a lot, but I really mean it. Have the best possible Wednesday you can have. Let us hope that we are blessed as Capcom fighting game fans tomorrow.